Anyway, we're gonna do the Archon quest, and I'm excited about it. And nervous. Mostly nervous, but also excited. Come on, here we go. We're back in our husband's house. We actually ended up splitting custody of our children, and we're co-parenting, Risley and I. Sometimes I come back and I sleep in my little dormitory, and sometimes we kiss. I don't know, okay? Uh-oh, streamers on Delusion Street again. Portraits of the millipede.
Now for a little rest after breakfast. This is the life.
Oh.
Wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today? Today's our big day. We're supposed to leave the Fortress of Millipede. Come on, we've got to go complete the release procedures now.
You're right, we do. We actually so do. All right, anyway.
Please sign here. This document will be effective immediately.
And we're even
upon
getting released
signing,
from prison
and you two
today.
may exit the
This is
Fortress
amazing.
of Millipede via the regular channels.
Okay.
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's hurry up and... Huh?
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
Uh-oh. Oh.
I'm fine, thanks. But I wonder what that tremor was just now.
I don't like that.
The Duke.
Yes, let's do that. This game stresses me out.
Do you know what day it is today?
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning day.
Oh, good.
Wait, seriously?
Actually, today's the day we say goodbye to the fortress.
Ah, yes.
Haha.
Have you
See ya.
completed your release papers?
Yep. It's you two. Are you leaving now?
Can I take her with me?
But now that
I know, Thoron.
doesn't feel like we were
It's gonna
confined
suck.
here. It's actually been pretty nice.
Can we take Siegeween? Can we, like, sneak her out?
Oh yeah, Paimon feels fond of
Please.
this place now. Then be sure to come back and visit. I'll miss you.
I'll cry about it.
If you've
It
signed the
wouldn't be
release
kidnapping if
papers,
she comes
then you're
willingly.
Free to go. The guards will
I'll just
escort
ask.
you
I'll
out.
ask nicely.
You're not going to see us off?
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure. Let's go.
I feel nothing.
Well, you actually agreed. No worries, you must be busy. Paimon was just joking.
Ah,
Paimon
you
is
do have a
fond of
polite
prison.
side, I see.
She's like, ah, yes, my fondest memories.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too?
We said no? Traveler.
Yeah, don't worry. we'll come
Traveler. She was like,
back.
please, I want to
Paimon
leave.
really likes the cafeteria here. The chefs sure do know how to make good grub.
Ugh.
I hope you
Dang
won't
it.
be here as convicts the next time I see you.
I mean,
We'll do our best to stay out of
we'll
trouble.
see.
Well, it seems our work in the
Once a
Fortress of
criminal,
Millipede
always a
is finished.
criminal.
That's the end of another
That's my
chapter
middle
in our
name.
journey.
Or
And
something
since
like
Neuvillette
that.
was the one who asked us to come here, we should probably go report to him now. Next up, the Palais Mermonia.
Yay!
You're going to see Monsieur Neuvillette?
Absolutely.
I'm sure just your regards will do, no?
No, all of our
I believe
regards.
it would be the polite thing to do.
You're right. I've heard the Palais has been terribly busy these days. Tell him that I hope he hasn't been overwhelmed by the recent string of troubles.
That's ominous. That is ominous.
Today should be the day you were released from the Fortress of Millipede. And it appears that you've managed to complete all the
I think this is the
release
Archon
papers.
quest.
That's right. And we
This is the most scuffed thing ever. This is so scuffed.
A massive whale.
You've swiped so many times on that banner.
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters, but rather something like the primordial sea. A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tevat. Therefore, we can only assume that Child is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
Oh, whale?
First in primordial sea
Oh, wait, that's not good.
But how?
He's not from Fontaine, so he won't
Most
dissolve.
people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have gotten there myself.
Okay, we're back with Neuvillette. We're talking about the whale. He said, it's big, it might be Child. And I said, yes. Actually, I agree. But there's something we'd like to ask you
Yes,
about.
What is it?
What was that tremor we felt earlier?
Right. Paimon felt
Oh
it
yeah, and the
too.
pipes went.
We
Ugh.
asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we figured you might know something about it.
It turns
Oh.
out that I have just received a report about this particular matter.
Have you now?
In fact, that's exactly what I was busy with a moment ago.
Why did he phrase
The
it like
source of
that?
The tremor was here on the surface near Poisson.
Ah, yes, I was just
After the
reading a
shaking
report
stopped,
about
the
this.
water levels in the Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
Oh, that's. I don't love
Water
that.
levels rose? Oh no. What about all the people there?
Oh, the
Fortunately, the water
prophecy.
levels only rose for a short period of
And then
time
they went back?
and have already returned to normal now. However, I still have a bad feeling about the whole phenomenon.
I don't like that.
If the change
I actually
in
hate
water
that.
levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation in Poisson may be much worse than it appears.
I don't like it. Yes,
Navia
smiles.
should be in Poisson, right?
Should
We
be the
need to
last
go
one.
check on her.
Yes, Mina di Rosula's headquarters is in there.
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just
Yeah,
yet.
all the people in the
We must
sewers are gonna
immediately
get
formulate
swallowed
disaster
whole by the
prevention plans
water.
for the surrounding coastal
not
areas
good.
to avoid potential catastrophes.
Oh, shoot.
I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first.
Okay.
I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I finish things here.
Sounds like a plan.
There's no time to lose. Let's get going.
Okay.
Please be careful.
No. I'm actually not gonna be careful. Go to Poisson. Oh, hello? Oh, were they okay? Uh-oh.
No. What happened here?
Oh. All the buildings here seem to be in pretty rough shape. Well, they just got swallowed by water and then regurgitated? Nobody's around here. Were they all dissolved? No, let's not assume the worst yet.
Navia should be around here, right?
Oh, God.
We need to make sure she's still... Paimon means we need to check on her.
No. No, no. No, she's here still. They wouldn't kill her off and then make her playable, right? Don't answer that.
We haven't seen a single soul all the way here. Oh, this is getting scary.
What will I ever do now?
Look, there's someone on the roof over there.
I'm so scared!
We're coming up.
Chat, can you hold my
Watch your
hand?
balance.
Hold my hand, I'm scared.
All right, just hurry.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
I'm not young anymore. How will I survive
don't know.
on my own?
I don't know.
My Desiree.
Oh, he looks pretty sad.
You think, Paimon?
My leg.
Hoyoverse! Just don't be scared.
How
True.
could this have happened?
So true.
It hurts.
Just hang in there. Help is on the way. You can hold my hand
Oh,
if it makes you feel
stop.
better.
Stop, stop. I hate this. I want to go home. Continue looking for Navia. Yeah, while I'm crying. Thanks. Thank you. Yep. Oh, if Lenny died from that.
Oh, it's Navia. She's over there.
Okay, run!
Hey, Navia, are you okay?
No. Oh, God. Oh, she looks sad. Oh, she looks really sad.
You're here.
Yeah.
We heard there was a situation in Poisson, so we came as quickly as we could.
Nice French, Paimon.
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose.
Hmm.
Caused quite the disturbance, in
I
fact.
know it did. Poor Lenny. He just gets flung around like a freaking rag doll.
Demoiselle, there was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety.
They've run
but we've
out?
run out of medical supplies.
He's wounded? How badly?
I don't know.
He fell, so it's probably a
ouch.
broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he
Oh.
desperately climbed up to the roof. Once the water receded and he saw the ground, he became terrified and eventually...
He jumped down then.
Ow,
Find
ow,
the leader
ow.
of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor.
No,
where
I
to
don't
go.
like this.
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
Thank you, sir.
All right, you'll be in charge.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Where were we?
I don't know. I actually don't remember.
Situation in Poisson?
Yeah.
Right. Allow me to explain. A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first,
Why did it get
everyone
so
thought that
quiet?
Something might have exploded in the waterways. But before we knew it, water started pouring out from everywhere.
Uh-huh.
The
Oh,
rushing
that's
water
so
seemed a little odd,
scary.
almost like the unique color of primordial seawater.
Huh.
Some people didn't realize the danger and thought it was just ordinary water
Oh.
leaking from somewhere.
Oh, but it was?
Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared.
It's happening? Like, actually?
Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant heights.
Whoa.
Espinity
Ow.
Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been
See, I feel like
Lots
anytime
of
there's like a
casualties.
sort of prophecy or there's this bad thing that's about to
the
happen
water began to
in this
recede
game,
after some time,
it does, like, we
and the
stop it
chaos
from
came to
happening.
an
But the
end.
fact it actually
The water that
is,
flooded the area contained primordial seawater.
and we can't
So
do
the
anything
lower
about
levels of
it?
Poisson are still
Ugh.
hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents.
This voice
We
actor's
still
killing it,
haven't
though.
completed the head
Oh,
count, but
so good.
we'll have some numbers soon.
Okay.
How awful. And all of this
Whew.
just came out of nowhere.
I know.
It was quite frightening indeed.
I mean, out of nowhere, yeah, but also, like, the thing just happened in the
I only
in the
wish
prison with the water
everything
going,
that just
whooshoo.
happened was a
So
bad
something's
dream.
going on.
Is there any way we can help Navia?
You can put us to
Thank
work.
you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this.
That's what we do.
You don't know how much it means to me.
I love her.
I really can't express how grateful I am.
The water it went whooshoo. And Neuvillette said, But I don't think it's fully working.
Navia, that's what friends are for.
We got the feels. I'm over getting quest blocked. And now I'm just sad. This is so scary. No, and like not even, it's not like they could swim away. They're just gone. Like nothing to bury, nothing to remember them by. Just, that's it. So scary. They just, yeah, if you're from Fontaine, the primordial water that comes up like literally dissolves you. Like you're poof. By the way, where are Melis and Silver? No, no, no. No, those are my sons.
Mademoiselle, we've got a situation here.
I'll be right there. Sorry, I need to go for now.
You're like cotton candy to water. Yeah, it's a good like
And as
analogy.
she goes,
And
it
Silver.
might be a while before she can take a break.
I hate it. Yeah. Yeah. God. Navia's so
The
strong.
wounded are being tended to.
Oh my
And
god.
we finished a preliminary head count.
Okay.
More support has just arrived, so
Okay, good.
suppose I finally have a moment to focus on my own matters.
I hope she's
Of
okay.
course, we should remain ready for anything.
I think we need to
and
start up
continue
Tavat
doing our best
therapy.
to rescue others. I'll
these
be sure
people
to have
need it.
Everyone at the Spina
Real
di
bad.
Rosula ready to render assistance. Traveler,
Okay.
Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
I mean, we can.
Right now?
I understand.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, here we go. Go to the cemetery. Back to it. Oh, the sun is so pretty. Okay, okay, okay.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Fair.
Right. That's how things are now.
Oh.
The living are so exhausted.
Damn, things
that
got
they've
dark
no
when we
strength to
were
spare
in
any
prison.
words for the dead.
Ooh.
Navia?
There's no need to push yourself so hard. My baby girl. Stop.
Navia, what's wrong?
Sorry. I just...
Oh.
Malus and Silver
No!
ever come back here again. What should I do, Papa?
What happened to
What did
them?
you think happened to them, Paimon? Now is not the time. Oh, I agree, Andre. I agree. Navia.
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still, I was the one who initiated
Oh,
it.
shoot.
They were helping evacuate
No.
the residents,
And
but
now
they
she's
couldn't
gonna
leave in
blame
time,
herself.
and they were caught in the seawater.
Can I just give her a big hug and a forehead kiss? Stop.
What should we do?
I've known them for so long,
Ugh.
and I know they weren't afraid.
Oh, stop.
I could at least hold a funeral for my father.
That's what
And
we
I
were saying.
know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just gone.
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides,
They
the
did,
scenery here
Ashley.
isn't half bad.
See?
Confirmed.
It's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa.
Ugh.
Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
How could Master ever be upset with you, Demoiselle? Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up here sooner or later, no matter
But
who
they'll
you
never go.
are.
They'll never go.
Buying yourself
Okay.
a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do,
Oh my god,
I
stop.
hope you'll let me be buried beside
Stop!
Master
Hey, stop joking around.
Demoiselle. I'm quite serious. That way, it will save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
That makes sense. In that case, could I be buried
And
on his
now they
other side?
can't because they were fucking
After all,
dissolved.
besides you, Demoiselle, the two of us could certainly be
My heart
considered
is getting
Master's closest
slowly
companions,
ripped out
so-
and
Personally,
stomped on.
I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. All right. I'll remember your request.
That's so horrible.
But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else.
Yep.
I'd promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am.
No,
breaking
you're
that
not.
promise.
It is not your fault. Oh, this is so
I'm
frustrating.
sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't usually cry. Really.
Literally, I hate this game. We'll play it tomorrow.
Doesn't know how to help you feel
Yeah.
better.
Yes.
But, well, she understands how you feel.
She does?
I had always thought I could make my wishes
Paimon?
come true. But now that
Interesting.
I think about it, that never solely relied
We
on
don't know
me.
like anything about Paimon still.
Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's help. Malus and
Ugh.
Silver have helped me so
She
much.
understands like
By
grief too.
contrast,
I think that's
I could do
interesting.
nothing for them.
And
I'm so sorry.
You can spend
Intriguing.
as much time as you need here, Navia.
yeah,
I'll
we're
stay
here
with
for you. And now she's blaming herself for them too. Right after she just got over blaming herself for her father's death. Look, Navia, stronger than anyone ever. That's it.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means.
No.
By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the
Oh,
incident
God.
that took place here.
Obena, Khan, Burnett, so everyone else is safe. But still,
Still, why
It's
did it
okay.
happen?
I know what you're thinking. And you're right. We lost Malus and Silver.
Okay.
We were able to save more than we anticipated.
Uh-huh.
The overall outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
No one's sacrifice is truly necessary.
don't
Yeah.
think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should ever consider a trade.
Yeah.
Malus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes.
You're right. Thank you, Paimon. What you said just
Yeah.
now was pretty amazing, actually. I'll remember your words.
Oh.
Really?
I'm
Seems
glad we
you've
went with
become
it.
more eloquent in the time since we last met.
Ah! Oh! Ah! Jump scare? What? Hello? Ma'am?
Is everything going well on your side?
Yes.
They're
my people are carrying out
friends?
the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to
helping?
relocate them to higher ground. As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
Thank you very much.
Wait, do you two know each other?
What? How do
We
you
just met
avocado?
recently. Right, Miss Navia?
Usually, I would call this a
What an
coincidental encounter.
interesting
It
duo.
doesn't quite fit this time.
What?
Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fattui Harbinger would come looking for me.
No.
Thanks to the Knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fattui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly.
Mutual aid
It's
is essential to fostering positive
nice of
development.
them,
We were already
but
in the area
there's
in any case,
something they
so
want.
then.
I just
That
know
said,
it.
I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fattui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with.
I don't know.
My subordinates have
Transactional
reported that
for
Fattui
sure.
soldiers
With
have
like
been
a
observing
facade
the
of like,
locals and taking
here,
head
you
counts
need
in
help
various
in your
locations.
desperate
that they've
moments,
also
in your
prepared a large
most
amount of
desperate
emergency
times.
supplies. I'm quite surprised.
Yeah, she's one of the harbingers.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend
Yes,
to.
very
It
sus.
is simply the way of powerful organizations to act
Ugh.
forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster.
Do you?
Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that. As
Uh-huh.
such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity.
Well, I will be.
Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the
Exactly.
same way.
She's like, hey, we
If
just
I could
helped you,
help,
and by the way,
there
you're
would
gonna
have
owe
been
me.
many more
You owe me
casualties.
now. Like,
I won't forget your kindness.
Miss Ticino wants
Furthermore,
something.
I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver.
Oh,
I
she's
only
so
wish that my people
manipulative.
could have arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
Don't say that. You and your subordinates did everything you could. As Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person.
Yeah.
And they weren't the price paid for other salvation. They
Oh.
chose to become heroes themselves. I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable.
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navia. Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
Didn't
So,
see that.
you're one who will try to change fate then?
Grave foreshadowing.
Of
Oh, yeah.
course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Thé. I still have some things to take care of, and the children need my attention.
Do they? Okay.
By the way, traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
I don't actually want to talk to you. You scare me so bad.
Alright,
What do you want?
just,
What do you want?
huh?
No.
This isn't
No, no.
right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell us something in private.
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary.
She's so
But there's no
scary.
need today.
I've never
It would
been
not hurt
intimidated
to
by
have Miss
someone this
Navia
bad ever.
listening in.
And she's pixels.
Traveler, I'm
So-
sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance.
Uh-huh.
You and I both know that there may be issues with the primordial sea. Previously, it was the fortress of Meripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson.
Oh, for sure.
These are both signals.
So the time for jolly cooperation has come?
Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you.
Okay, you wouldn't
During
share it
some recent
voluntarily.
investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near
A
Poisson.
child.
The ruins date back to ancient times and seem to be worth investigating in many ways. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent
But we don't like her.
information would be
Traveler's like, what do you
extremely
want?
precious.
What do you want?
My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck. And at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue effort.
So that's why the Fattui were already in Poisson.
I wanted to take
Got
the
it.
children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents. Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most is you. Which is why I want
That'd
to
be
give
so
you
scary,
this
Show.
task.
Are you sure this will be
The
okay?
House of the Hearth's members see each other as family, but Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not from the house. I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Oh,
I don't like
that
her.
somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Okay.
Got it. So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle that.
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
Sure.
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
Yeah.
But
She definitely told her in
I'm
front of her
sure
so that
after
Navia would
exploring
join.
some ruins,
Let's be
you
real.
need to rest.
Let's be real.
Well, I'm sad, yes. But I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands.
She said just smile. I just gotta
As my
smile.
father's successor, I must live up to the hopes
Bye,
he
B.
had
Thanks
me.
for hanging.
Besides, I'm also doing this for myself.
Yeah.
I need something, a distraction, to keep my mind off Malus and Silver.
It's fair. Navia's strong, but wait. She needs company right now. We can be that company if she goes to explore the ruins with
Since
us.
you put it that way,
Yeah.
I have no objections. What do you say, traveler?
We'll go to the ruins
All right.
together.
The ruins are to the south of Poisson.
Okay.
Here's the map.
Creating a total disaster. And it's like, who could have done this? As her hand is hovering over the like button, the big red button that's like, do not push. She's like, oh my god, who did that? Who did that? Was that me? Like, yeah. Yes, it was.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get going.
Okay. What a trio this will be. Pretty. Oh my god, we're gonna dissolve. It's okay, we didn't. We didn't do it. We didn't. What are we doing in here? Hello? What are you doing here?
Rest and rebuild.
Ooh. Yikes.
One with wind and cloud, one with nature.
Near, near, near. Easy. And continue. Ooh, that door opened. Very cool. Okay. We have to...
Watch it. The floor here isn't safe.
You think? That scared me. I knew it was coming and I still jumped. Why is he always the one that, like, dies from falling? Oh my god. Hated that. Hated that a lot. Just, at least we got treasure.
This
My heart
place
is, like,
also
pounding
been
still.
contaminated by primordial seawater.
Okay, don't go swimming. Note to self.
And
It's
a
such a
lot of it,
cool
too.
color, though. Yeah.
A Fontanian would most likely dissolve the moment they fell
Girl,
in.
back up. You should go back. You should go back to safety, Navia.
Wait, you can't go down if there's
No.
primordial seawater.
Forbidden
It's too
smoothie.
dangerous,
Forbidden
and it won't
soup.
be any help for you to
Clearly.
just stay here.
Forbidden bubble bath.
Don't get Paimon wrong. We're not saying you're useless. It's just that...
No, you're right. I can't
Oh.
do anything in this situation.
From looks of
I'll
things
leave
here,
this
maybe
here.
there's no way back? Uh-oh. Well, she can at least just, like, sit and chill. Oh, shit.
That complicates things.
Yeah.
Maybe the only way left is
Oh, boy.
forward.
In that
No.
case, do you want to wait for
Not
us
happening.
here?
Probably.
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up.
Seems like there's isn't another option.
Come with us for now then, but please be careful.
Okay. Okay, keep moving forward.
Follow the wind.
Oh no, it's a dead end. Let's try climbing over from the side.
Okay. Terrifying. We go. No, we don't do that. Oh, literally right here. This place is kind of scary. Why is there a potato in here? Hello? Nope. They forgot it. They forgot their potato.
Time to go.
Okay. Hi, Desiree. How are you? Ooh. Ah! No! 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 I hate this. Oh my god! Oh! Oh, I hate. Oh my god! Is it the part? No! 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 Oh, I hate this. This is my worst nightmare ever. Stop! 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 Traveler, run! No. They're not. They didn't. No. Stop. Absolutely not. This is the. What's going on?
Demoiselle.
Who are you? Why is there a man talking to me?
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
What is this?
Maybe she just wants some time to herself, Maloose.
What is this?
Hmm? Oh. Was I sleeping?
Yes,
What is
it
this?
would appear so.
Okay. No. This has got to
Must
be
be
some sort of.
tired.
That's quite possible. However,
A
you were
memory
the
or
one
a
that suggested
dream
we
or
go
a-
out for a walk.
Something.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off. This is a familiar feeling, yet something's a little strange.
Chrissy, wake up.
Is something the matter,
I don't
Demoiselle?
like this.
Oh, no. No,
I don't know
fine.
if you are
I
fine.
was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
Ah, right. Yes. I remember now.
Also, the fact it kind of
Miss
like looks
Navia.
like we're watching it underwater.
Mr. Maloose and Mr. Silver too.
Oh my god.
It's good to see all of you.
Oh my god, it's all the people that have been dissolved.
How have you been?
I've been great. Thanks to your help, those bothersome merchants finally realized that I wasn't the one they were looking for.
This is crazy.
Why, I wasn't even the guarantor for that person. They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor Obina was getting fed up with them.
Were these all the names on the list we read of people who died?
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
Oh my god, if her dad walks in. But her dad wasn't
That's
dissolved.
right.
So I don't think he's gonna.
Oh,
But
by
if he
the way,
does, I'm
Brunette,
I'm running
would you like
away.
to give to Miss Navia again?
Oh, yes. One moment, I have it right here.
Okay.
Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll become very big and beautiful once they bloom.
Interesting.
I don't know what we would have done without your help, So this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
Ah, did you cultivate them yourself?
Oh.
Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them. Malus, we do still have some empty flower pots
This is
at
so
home,
ominous.
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, demoiselle.
Oh.
right?
I miss them
In that
already.
case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs. Burnett's.
Just the one she feels
flowers.
responsible for,
Very
maybe.
well.
Oh, I hate it.
Wait, something seems to be off.
Exactly. Wake up.
Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
Huh?
That's right.
They already did.
Something
They already did, Misty.
No, it's nothing.
They dissolved,
This is the
trying to
first
save
time
other
we've ever
people.
met, but
And
your
I
name
died a
seems
little bit
familiar to
too.
me. I must have heard it when I was discussing things with your husband previously. I've heard this name before. Sometime
I
recently,
know.
I'm
They were my
sure of it.
sons. They were my husbands. It all hurts.
Why
It all
are
hurts a
there
lot.
So few people around here.
Exactly. Where did everybody go?
Where
Caitlin,
did
welcome
everyone
in.
Go?
We must mind the time, demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
No, wake up.
We
Navia,
do?
please.
Like what?
Oh my god.
Well, now,
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House.
Your
Your
trial.
trial is about to begin.
My trial? Well,
Silver, come
why do I need
back.
to go to
Be
the
aware of
opera
lovable
house?
NPCs. Yes. You will get
She's right,
heartbroken.
demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
Oh? All right then.
Oh, I'm scared.
Look, it's Navia. She's
Oh,
here.
we're just continuing this?
And her two attendants are with her. Goodness. Everyone's finally
Her
here.
face, she looks so sad. She's like, hee hee.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly excited about something.
I don't like this.
I even know some of these people. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen. Why are so many people here? And why do I
Yeah,
have
Desiree, what are you
no
doing there?
recollection of this case? And as for the judge, huh?
He's not here.
Where's Monsieur Neuvillette?
please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
I don't like it.
All right, but are you sure you can stand behind me?
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
Uh-huh.
Hey, what kind of place do they
Neuvillette.
think this is?
Come on. Do they have any idea what they're doing?
What
Seriously.
does that mean?
Enough with the whispering! Could someone...
She said
please
there's so
tell
many
me
people here.
where
There's
Monsieur
4.
Neuvillette is,
There's
and
4.
why I'm standing
There are 4
trial?
of them.
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet realized what you've done? In that case,
Oh
allow
my
me
god,
to
if they're all gonna
explain.
be like, you're the reason
As
we're
all
dead.
here,
Oh no!
You are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rasula, someone held in high regard by every soul.
Oh
in
my god, yeah,
Poisson.
that's what's happening.
After you took over the Spina, you
Or
treated all of us
maybe?
just like the late Master Callus had. If anyone in need reached out to you for help, you responded. Not only you, but your butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in the Spina di Rasula fought for the well-being of those in Poisson.
Wait a moment. Aren't you just proving that I'm a good
Yeah, why does he
person?
sound mad about it?
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why you stand accused. You
Ew.
have helped so many people
Ew.
get through so many difficulties. You are one with us. We are inseparable. We are one big family. All of us who are from Poisson, inextricably linked. And with you being so
It's all the
important,
people who were
we couldn't
dissolved.
possibly do without you. Therefore,
Wake up!
this fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here. You will be together with us.
No. Forever. Forever. No.
What are you saying?
No, no, no. Go back. Go back. I hate
Everything
this.
you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with you all, but what is the purpose of having
Nope.
me stand here like this?
No, no, no.
What
Nope,
is
nope,
there
nope.
to discuss?
Oh, well,
If that's what you think, then I have no...
Forever and ever.
How
Gonna
wonderful,
start
Miss
crying.
Navia!
Nope.
I know all these people. Why are they laughing?
I hate it.
I seem to remember now. Yes, I get it.
It's
This
so
trial is-
creepy. And also, like,
Wait just a moment.
it's probably just
This
a
isn't
dream.
right.
Oh. Hello. What?
Malus?
Is he okay?
What was that, Mr. Malus? Our conclusion
Is he trying to
very clear
undissolve? Can
and
you
unanimous.
undissolve?
Let the
That's not how
court
dissolving
judge her
works.
now.
But
She's
what if you can?
guilty.
Can I hold out to that
Stay
hope,
here,
please?
Navia. You're
Wait.
one of us.
Please, please, please.
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mr. Joinville, you only know of Navia's goodness, but nothing of her
I know.
utterly independent mind.
Like, Traveler doesn't even know this is happening. That's the worst part. And I want to know what the hell's happening
Indeed, even the death
in
of
the
Mr.
actual
Callis couldn't
IRL
stop
world
her.
right now.
Her actions cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself
Even in
as
death,
part
there's
of
still
any group.
Stop.
She merely acted as an individual,
Stop it.
extending her hand to help others.
God damn.
Please do not mistake her actions as being otherwise.
Melius, like, stop.
As an individual, you say. Don't forget, we are all Fontainians here.
It don't matter.
This is the nation of justice, the nation of Hydro. Even if Miss Navia only voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone. Water accepts all, blends with all. It will
Oh,
show
the way he's
us
like holding his
us.
hands like a pastor, like preaching. I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. Go.
Everything is measured here in the nation of
Oops.
Hydro, and in the end, everyone shall meld together. Thus, when a unanimous opinion emerges, that opinion represents justice.
Huh.
Now I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay. We and Navia are one.
Ooh, don't love that.
And you would call this
One shot of vodka. Glug glug.
preposterous.
Best
You
video ever.
are merely jealous that Demoiselle still has a chance to exist as an individual. Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals, to become independent?
Do you mean to defy our justice?
Hate this.
Justice is
Hate
flawed, then
this.
Why should we acknowledge it?
As you
Interesting that
said,
Silver and
we
Melis
can
are like
also have our own
aware of what's
justice.
happening, and also
Silver and I
sad.
shall defend Demoiselle. And that is
it's the
how
it's
we
the
will
four people in the
enforce
packed
justice.
house.
My head.
Come on, Navia, wake up, please. Please. Please, I'm begging you.
Silver.
My star
my head
bestie. Also,
hurts.
Kali, thanks for the follow.
My head is spinning. All I can see is stars swirling in front of me. I remember now. Everything
Wake up.
that seemed odd from the very beginning.
Yes.
Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier.
Uh-huh.
Even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but
Yeah.
they're all dead.
Whoa. Oh,
Don't
this
be
poor
afraid.
girl.
And don't admit guilt.
Eh,
We will protect
if
you to the
anyone
very
needs a
end.
forehead kiss, it's Navia.
Absurd. Who are you to say that she
Loyal to the
cannot be
end
judged?
and onwards.
We are the majority.
It
and in the
hurts. It
nation
hurts
of
my heart.
trials, the majority is absolute justice.
Ugh.
Don't let them escape. We shall keep Navia
Nope.
here with us.
I'm gonna drag her
Mr.
out.
Malus and Mr.
Mr.
Silver,
Joinville.
must you be so stubborn?
Yes, I
How could
must.
the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective?
Oh, it's glitching.
Do not resist.
Come
This
on.
judgment is fair and just.
Oh.
Navia.
What
belongs
flashed
to
in front of the
us.
screen?
After
What
all
was that?
happened,
Oh.
she should not
Ooh.
be left alone in Poisson.
Oh.
What are you saying?
No more excuses.
He says we're jealous.
Ah.
Jealous? Huh. How could she possibly be an independent individual?
Ah.
What's with these people?
Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us.
Miss Navia.
Ah.
She...
No.
Silence.
Sir? Wait. And then it broke into like full color. What's going on?
Miss Monsieur Neuvillette.
Hi, Neuvie.
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute a proper trial.
I wonder if
The
he's
court
actually
will adjourn
there.
for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any
Or, like,
unauthorized party.
Our thanks,
if it really is
Monsieur
all in her head,
Neuvillette.
I don't even know if we'll ever
Please
find
leave
out.
with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
Oh, maybe.
Go on now,
Go.
mademoiselle. This is your only chance to leave this place. What, can't
Oh,
bear to
stop.
leave us
Stop,
behind
stop.
or something?
You know she can't.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that this shall be our last goodbye.
Can't say that.
Silver.
You can't say that.
You must come now.
Oh, they did.
Mademoiselle.
But she got her goodbye at least. Oh my god, I hate this game so much. And now I'm all sniffly.
No, wait! Just a second!
Navia?
You're awake. Good.
Hi. How did you get here?
I must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive, and they were...
No, they're getting
defending
they're
me
getting my
against some
therapy
insane
invoiced to
trial.
them. Sorry.
Looks like you're all right.
That was
Did all the sad feelings
wow.
cause you to have a nightmare? Paimon could give you a hug.
She's
The
like,
ruins you were
I think that's what people
exploring
do.
suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were
Oh?
just about to be dissolved within, but I...
What did you do? But you. But you, what does that mean?
I think I saw two
Chad
Oceanids
Villette.
protecting you. It was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second. But they gave me the chance to retrieve you.
Stop.
Were it not for their intervention, I would not have been able to rescue you before your consciousness dissipated.
Oh.
Wait, did you say
My god.
You mean like what happened with Vache?
So people that are dissolved become Oceanids?
Perhaps those two Oceanids were the people you saw in your dream.
Oh my god. They actually
always told them
protected
that they didn't have to protect me. To think
Stop.
that they'd keep doing so even after death.
Ouchies.
Please come with me.
Ouchies.
Neuvillette, are you okay?
Oh my god, I'm so emotional. I'm unwell.
Quite
I
all
know.
right. Perhaps there's
Can I like
something we
pat
could chat about?
Chad's head?
Why do you look so stiff all of a sudden?
Forehead kisses for everybody. We'll be okay.
Paimon knows you're the type who feels awkward.
If they become Oceanids, are they actually dead? I like that.
I merely thought that we should
Yeah.
give Navia some time to herself.
Maybe not. There's like morphed to something else.
Then? Don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like this and then have nothing to talk about?
I suppose so.
Yeah, by the way, Sigewin sends her
Ah,
regards.
Sigewin.
Oh,
I
she's
hope all is
sweet.
well with her these days. Her work in
King.
the fortress of Meropide has not been too
Can
much for her,
Newbie
has it?
smack Paimon yet?
Hey, don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's an
Find out.
amazing head nurse.
I see. Well, that is good. I have always worried that Sigewin would need a lot of time to understand the world of humanity,
Aw.
just as I have.
She's doing great though.
And the Duke also says hi. Even though Caesar didn't do that. He hopes
It's okay,
that
they're
you haven't been
boyfriends.
overwhelmed by all that's happened lately.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I
have
agree,
indeed
Xiao.
been busy lately, and I also hope that everything is going well in the fortress.
They're
of
not like
Meropide.
themselves as an Oceanid. They're more of like a
Still doesn't
being
know what to talk about.
entity
Let's chat
fragment.
about something else then.
I think is how I currently interpret it. At least you're the expert here, Paimon. What should we talk about?
Oh, Neuvillette. You're probably quite the swimmer.
Why do we need to talk over here?
Yes.
This isn't going anywhere.
Oh,
Let's try something else.
he's gonna be like the
how
knave
did
sent
find
you.
these
Fuck.
ribbons? Did the knave tell you?
Yes, in fact.
Oh.
I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fattui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even
Still
transported a large
sus.
quantity of supplies to the area.
Still sus.
Amid my astonishment, I ran into the knave, and we had a chat.
Oh.
She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient ruins here.
Yeah, can we continue that investigation now, please?
We planned to meet up with you, but we thought you might still be busy with all those.
You big swimming? Oh my god! Right with. That's actually the most fucked up conversation topic she could have picked. When everyone is being dissolved in the water. Wow. Love is destructive.
I'm sorry.
Is that what that
to have
achievement
kept
was
you all
called?
waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now. I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
I mean, I guess not.
All right, another one joins the party. Let's get going then.
Hello. This place is large. Large and in charge. Ah, why does it scare me every time? I hate it here. I hate it here. I literally hate it here. Oh, the music. Go faster. Why is everything breaking? And why are we going up more? Because if it starts breaking more, we're just gonna fall. Are there? I don't like this place. Because it's old? Well, we should leave. IMO. Fuck.
Now disappear.
Run! Where are we going? Up more? See? What is this? I hate it. I, like, have an irrational fear, apparently, of bridges and such falling while I'm walking on it. And this is not helping that fear! At least we're getting presents. Go back in. What are we doing here? Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Adorn my night.
Still shaky.
Here comes the finale.
What's happening?
And time to go.
I'm so scared. This is like playing a horror game. How are we gonna get out? Because like we're going upwards and I'm not sure that's gonna work very well for much longer. Oh, whoa, what the heck? Why is there a D20 on top there? Hopefully we get in at 20. Oh, that's just my goal. My hopes and dreams here. I was just gonna say, we nat one, we fucking die. Not a D20. I miss D&D. Okay, here we go. Ah! Sorry, that was a panic yelp or something. This place is very cool though. See? That's scary. What's holding it up? Like, I don't like it here. Oh, and these symbols are on these little pedestal things too. Rolled an 8. Gonna get injured. Is that enough? Nope.
Looks like we've reached the end.
Is it a group track?
There should not be any other hidden
guidance.
spaces in the vicinity.
Let's continue. Here we go.
Stone.
Oh.
Slates.
Wait,
What is this? Here as an offering. Could
Is that
we
Furina in the middle?
have a look?
And everyone's around her?
Perhaps we should just leave them be for now.
Are you sure? I think we should like probably look at them.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
Uh-oh. Because it's
The
already
surrounding
happened.
walls also show signs of damage.
I have no idea.
There's something.
I don't know if, that's right.
Reason dictates that this nation be destroyed. I shall record the history of its future here in its past. Say what?
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But does he mean that Fontaine should be destroyed?
Circle time, a little
That would
merry-go-round,
fit
yeah.
the circumstances dictated by the prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond to it. Take the second slate, for example.
There's a person kneeling here.
Oh.
She seems so dedicated. And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same.
Island in the sky?
Facing this, what is this?
Celestia?
Some
Question
kinda
mark?
island in the sky?
Or
And is that Lady Furina in the third image?
the Celestia jump scare.
Did the Archon fall into
I'm
the water?
scared.
And is that a ring of people around her?
Ring around the rosy.
Are they all in the water?
The fourth image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
Ooh. She's crying.
The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
Yes, they do seem to match. Oh, I don't like it. Sir? Sir, what are you doing?
More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it.
What?
Most likely due to us missing the first slate. I am very sorry.
It's okay.
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur Neuvillette. Deciphering ancient stone slates isn't one of your duties.
Ooh, the Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these slates. This says that it's the history of the future, right?
God forbid women have fun. Prophecy this, prophecy that.
I really hope it doesn't mean that.
Still, Paimon feels like these images are kind of weird when you look at them together.
I mean, even separate. They're a little scary. I get what you mean, Paimon. The issue is the order of the third and fourth images, right?
Right. If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the waters drowning fontaine, come before the third, where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
I don't know.
And yet the order is reversed here.
Well, the second image is also quite concerning. What sin are the people in the images confessing to? We're in art history class right now. Buckle up.
If we go by timing, Lady Furina only emerges in the third image.
I'm here for
That
this.
means that the person in the second image might be the previous Hydro Archon.
Yeah.
Egeria, then.
Egeria. Have we had a name for her
But
before?
her appearance here does match the records.
Oh.
The previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Oh, we did.
Did she herself commit that
News
sin?
to me.
And
Oh, maybe.
if not, why would she be in such a posture? Also, I'm still wondering why these ancient
Oh, in
stone
Sumeru.
slates
That's
are
why I
here
don't
at
remember
all.
it. Okay, cool.
Judging from their contents, could this place be the origin of the prophecy?
Oh, maybe.
Does that mean that someone, or some people, once saw these slates?
But who would have created
Well, and this is like an
slates and
old
left these
ruin.
words here?
Been here for a minute.
It seems that any further clues will have to come from Furina.
She probably knows
In that case,
of
there's
it.
no time to lose. There's nothing else to
Maybe.
be gained here, so let's head back first.
Okay.
Yeah,
We better be able to get out of
now.
here. This whole place is collapsing. Honestly, who created the slates doesn't matter now. The real question is whether things will truly play out as the prophecy foretells or not. Yeah, no, I'm just like a little scared. Just like kind of shaking in my boots right now. I feel like we are like just starting.
Let's split up here.
Ugh.
I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina.
Okay.
You know how it is.
Shivering
There's
some
some things you
timbers.
just need
My
to be there
timbers
for
are shivering,
yourself.
that's for sure.
You still have energy for that, Navia? Paimon's already beat.
Just head back to the Fleuve Cendre and have a rest then.
Okay.
Thanks for keeping me company all this time.
My sweet girl.
I'll depart
I
as
love
well.
her.
Thanks for your hard work today. Rest well, everyone.
My boots shaking.
Traveler, I will go talk to Furina tomorrow morning to ask about the stone slates.
Okay.
I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office. I will share the results of our discussion with you.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Are you really gonna talk to her about this directly? Will that be a problem? Paimon's getting a little scared now that it's come to
Oh,
this.
Tonks is her toy.
She has long been harboring secrets and will not give them up
Hi.
easily, which makes it all the more my duty to ensure that she understands the present situation.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll leave it in your hands then. You're probably the best person to talk to her anyway.
I will be carefully considering my words tonight.
Okay.
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house at the Fleuve-Cendre is always open to you as ever. So please don't think you're an imposition.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
I'll be on my way then.
Okay, bye. Time to chill for a night. Navia and Neuvillette both depart. You and Paimon head to the Spina di Verzula base, to our little house.
We've got a special menu prepared for you two tonight.
Thank you.
And there's good food too. Navia.
Paimon's so embarrassing.
The boss is the best.
You did great as well, Paimon.
Ooh, dessert.
They did not run. True.
These are all Paimon's. Paimon's already starting to forget.
Oh, that voice. Is that who I think it is?
Huh? I'm sorry. What?
What are you doing in Fontaine?
What are you doing in Fontaine? Queen. I did not know she was in this. Are you kidding? I love her. Oh my god, this is the best day ever. Did the stars not tell you that we'd meet here?
Seriously, nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll meet on the road.
Still, we didn't expect to see you here.
Does her hat get bigger every time? She's keeping a lot of secrets up there, okay?
Well, I have some business to attend to here.
So good.
I booked a hotel in the city.
Cute.
I was just out for a stroll when I bumped into you. Quite unexpectedly, if I might add. Why did you think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't sound much like a Mondstadt or something?
Is she from Fontaine?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, I
Sleeves?
used to have my
Oh, yeah.
own surname, which was, well, some other thing. Either way, the old hag told me when she took me as her disciple that the first step to being a great astrologist's pupil was to change that
Who said,
name.
your name's ugly, you better
There's
change it.
nothing for it,
If you're
really.
gonna study with
She really
me.
is amazing at astrology, so I changed my name to what it is now.
She had to be in the best series,
Our
Archon Quest. Yeah.
However, Magistus
And I love
is
it.
not the name of some ancient house or clan.
Interesting.
It isn't?
Nope. Although it is used by us in place of surnames, it generally just means great.
Of course.
Wow! Imagine including a boast in your name.
Great, Mona.
You're gonna have to put that into your genealogy as well.
Uh-huh.
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I were to take one.
Am I asked what your master's name is?
Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Who?
Whoa!
Barbeloth.
That's a long one. Does it
Naming my first
also
child
mean
Barbeloth
great
now,
or
thank you. Steal
My
that.
name means Mona the Great Astrologist.
Of course
As
it
for
does.
the old hag, hers is, in plain speech, the thrice as great scholar of the stars. Just take it as a
Yeah,
title
Barb for
specific
short.
to astrologers.
Barbeloth
Thrice
is the full name.
That's so petty.
I know, right? That's just how she is. She used to call herself Magistus, actually, but
my God, I
when
love
she
her.
took me in, she changed her name to Trismegistus.
Trismegistus.
That's about excessive.
Magistus is thus the
Perhaps if you
pride
want to
of
be
our
a
school,
ghost
so
or
to
yeah.
speak, which makes it about the same as a surname. It's all right if you don't get it.
Triple
You can look
appetite
into it further
Paimon.
Should you need to study astrology more deeply?
That's the one.
But anyway, you're not Fontainian, are you, Mona? You're from Mondstadt, right?
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes. My parents migrated to Dorman Port, and I traveled with the old hag for a while, after which I settled down in Mondstadt City.
Oh, that's a good thing then. At least we know you won't be dissolved by Fontaine's waters.
Oh my god. I'm on. Things you shouldn't say out loud. That.
I'm sure you're aware that a bunch
When
of
literally
people
12 hours ago that
from Fontaine,
happened, but
right?
okay.
I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same.
Yeah, no, I agree.
There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
No, yeah, I think so. It's just, it dissolves people. But, okay.
That was the main reason, yes. Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part in a panel and speak about the circulation of the prophecy as an astrologist. The invitation was sent quite early on. I don't think anyone expected Fontaine to be in this much trouble.
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona? Just tell us what you think as an astrologist.
I'm
Your
scared.
words go a
Lizzie,
long
welcome
way
in.
to
How
make
are
things
you?
More certain and less scary.
I don't know. It might make it worse.
What I can tell you is that I'm an astrologist, and that this prophecy concerns the fate of Fontaine.
Girl.
Even that of Ultivat. Ascertaining this is akin
She's
to
like, that
reading the
prophecy?
fortune of the whole world.
It's a prophecy. And me?
I'm afraid
I'm an
this
astrologer.
is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologist, but a visionary.
I know, Isabel.
On the flip
It's
side,
tough.
the prophecy is so huge and powerful that it must surely come from a powerful visionary.
Yeah.
Its contents involve the fate of the world. Disregarding it would be a mistake.
I mean, we like can disregard it now because it's actually happening.
Sounds really powerful and all, but does such a person really exist?
Of course. The old hag could do it. And I'd bet there are others amongst those hexenzergal colleagues of hers who could do something similar.
I need to ascertain the accuracy of the prophecy.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Thanks, Mona.
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So yes, your praises are quite welcome.
Okay.
That's the greatest of astrologists for you. Of all the people we know, you know the star's the best.
Indeed.
Buttering her up.
That's the spirit.
That's so
Oh,
funny.
sorry.
Hello?
I came
Oh,
to see what all the
just this
commotion
guy.
was about. If there's anything you need, do not hesitate to inform the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, whoops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now. If I receive
Okay.
any news, I'll be sure to come find
I
you two
mean,
again.
yeah. Still a little confused why she's here.
And there she
But
goes,
it's okay.
quick as rushing water. And here we are with the Spina guy giving us suspicious looks.
Yeah, I don't like this guy. Try to keep it down next time, Paimon.
If Paimon hadn't spoken for you, it'd be you getting all the weird looks. The things Paimon does for you.
All right. Thanks. What the heck is going on? Yeah, we need sleep.
Good morning. To be honest, Paimon's still feeling
Yeah.
asleep. But it's time to get up, traveler. We agreed to go see Neuvillette. Pack it up and get going.
She's a bully. She's just odd. And I got nothing. We need to go to Neuvillette's office. My goodness. I hope Furina's there. I want to talk to her. I think we need a little chat. A little chit chat with the girls.
You're here, finally.
Finally.
Is something wrong?
I can't take anymore.
Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Furina, they seem to have gotten into a dispute.
Stop! Fist fight! No, if there's the guy. I'm a girly. Just the girlies. Just me and Furina. Drama. Fight. Don't actually do that.
Everything.
And
But
yet the problem has not been
go
properly
get some popcorn.
solved. There is little space for excuses between us.
Nope.
It is not my intention to offend you, but please tell me where you stand. You are the Hydro Archon Fossilor, are you not? Look at this. This is a list of the victims from the recent Poisson incident.
You mean they're all...
We did not arrive in time to avert this disaster, and I will not have it happen again.
Their relationship is so interesting.
I will
Like,
say
they're
this once more.
dynamic.
You must tell me everything you know. Yesterday,
And she's
I found
she's definitely
3
not
stone
revealing
slates in some ancient
enough.
ruins near Poisson. Do you know anything about those?
Seriously? You're questioning me like this is a court case now.
Well, yeah, people are
know anything
dying, Furina.
But
Get
you
a
found
grip.
them in some ancient ruins, you say?
Yeah.
That's correct. Which is
Whoa.
why I came to ask you some questions. There should have been 4
He's so
slates, but
scary.
one of them was missing. The other 3 feature different images that seem to correlate to the prophecy.
The prophecy?
The second of these slates depicts the previous Hydro Archon Egeria kneeling before a floating island in the sky, as if confessing something. Do you know nothing of this either?
No, she knows.
I've never seen such slates.
But you know.
I'll ask you again.
She's lying.
Do you really have no information regarding the previous
Does she have the dark shorts on? No, she's got the light shorts on. I don't even know what it means, but apparently she has multiple of those.
Or apologize for a certain sin. If anyone would know about it, it should be you.
Yeah.
All gods don't have the same secrets, you know. She was herself and I'm me. Is it really so strange that I know nothing?
Yeah.
I understand your concerns, but...
Whoa, that side eye. Oh my god. I think I would
anything to tell you.
shatter if... No.
Forgive me for saying this now, Lady Furina, but I have long known of your various secret investigations into certain matters.
I need to remind myself to breathe. I think I'm holding my breath.
There are several indications that you have been investigating the prophecy on the sly. This is not strange in itself, considering that you are the Hydro Archon.
He do be a dragon.
But it
yeah.
is strange that you should
I'd be
also
like,
claim to not know any of Adiria's secrets, as well as do nothing following your inquiries. You have never been as superficial as you have presented yourself to be, nor are you a fool. And yet, your behavior is very inconsistent.
Calling her out. So are we just like standing there watching this? Oh my god, she's laughing.
So you've been watching me all this time, have you?
Well, yeah.
I didn't think you were that type.
You...
Well, since you know about my secret investigations, then you should know I'm actually working to take care of it. There's no point questioning or suspecting me. You're the Eunuchs, but you're still my subordinate. You should be following my lead. Just trust in me, your Archon, and do as I say. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not. It'll all turn out fine.
I
That's
don't
all
like
I
her.
have to say.
Well,
We do not discuss this matter again.
I don't know.
The opera's about to start. Toodles!
Toodles? What the fuck? Grandma, go to bed. Why is she running away? Why is it in slow motion? What did we need to notice there?
Did Furina not notice us standing by the door? Wonder what's up with her.
What's going on? Why did she sprint away? She said, gotta go. What? She seems to be deliberately hiding something. Yeah, that is the most sus behavior. I think that's it. She's hiding something though. She is.
I assume you've been outside for a while now?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yep.
You noticed. Seems Furina didn't even realize we were here.
She was in a great panic, though I cannot discern the reason. Our discussion reached impasses time and again, a state of affairs that we cannot allow to continue. Still, I do not understand.
It's her, yeah.
Dialogue is the basis for understanding, so
don't know.
why did she keep refusing to engage?
I'm afraid questions alone might not suffice. What does that mean? That's so sus. Traveler, what are you insinuating? We need to make her understand how dire the situation actually is. I just don't like that she's the god and she doesn't know what's going on. He had to show her the list and she was like, oh, they're dead? Yeah. Keep up, girl.
Everyone in her inner circle has noticed that she is hiding some secret.
Who else
The
is in the
issue
inner
is her
circle?
attitude. I fear that she will not reveal anything unless absolutely forced to.
But why is she
We may
keeping
have to
stuff
create a
from
situation
us?
in which she will have no choice but to speak.
Oh.
Oh? Like what?
A trial?
Normally, people will only reveal the truth when standing
Oh.
trial. Perhaps we must have the Hydro Archon experience just such a scenario.
But Furina's seen so many trials, and she's really good at dodging questions. How do we make sure
He
that
said,
she won't just slip away at the first chance she gets?
let's just put the god on trial.
We will need
'Kay,
to consider
cool,
this thoroughly,
yeah.
join forces with various parties, and then do what we can.
Sure.
If at all possible, I would prefer to recuse myself.
Maybe she's
from
doing
this
it on
affair, but
purpose.
we must prevent the prophecy from coming to pass. This may be cruel to her, but all Fontaine is in crisis.
Yeah.
The information a god possesses is too precious.
Why is that
and
in
so we
quotes?
must take a chance on this.
I don't like that that's in quotes. In that case, we will need help.
But who will lend us their aid to do such a thing?
Oh, I think I know who to call. Who do we call? Who are we thinking of? Ghostbusters! Yanfei. Fattui.
Well, that's everyone, huh?
Is it?
Speaking of which, it was pretty smart of you to think of hiding here.
Where are we hiding?
Poisson was just involved in a disaster, so it's presently devoid of people. That naturally makes it the best choice.
And here you are drinking tea like it's the most natural thing in the world. Huh?
Dragons are suppressed
That's
theater
what families
kids.
should do. Sit and enjoy a leisurely time together.
Okay. No.
It's nice to enjoy tea here, you know.
I love my
Care for a cup?
besties. You're so cute.
Lend me your ears, everyone. Or perhaps one of you might like to start us off. How about you, friend?
Me? No.
That's my
I
child.
don't think I can.
Oh.
Then, how about you, good sir?
I fear that I will cause the mood on this boat to become as somber as it is in court.
Well then,
All these people in one spot is
we've got
alarming.
a local like me to organize things. Wonderful, the spotlight at last.
Okay.
I guess I'll be facilitating things from here.
So what are we gonna put her on trial for? And what is the?
Don't you think?
And Clorinda, shut up.
You might be right.
What is the
To cut to
dress
the
code?
chase, our friend here, the traveler, has brought us
There
together
is
to
white
discuss
brow.
something. As for what that is,
Love.
well, let's start by saying that we'll be pooling our efforts together to create a series of traps.
Okay.
Oh.
A setup.
Intriguing.
We are blackmailing our god.
Just an expression, really.
Cool.
One that I just learned from
Love.
Chlorand and used on the spot.
Mm.
So, let's invite her to explain in detail. A round of applause, please.
So good.
Huh? Didn't you say that you would be facilitating this?
Oh, come now. Your work
Girlfriends.
doesn't involve much public speaking, right?
Those are girlfriends.
This is a good chance to practice. You might even
Those are
pick up some
girlfriends.
fancy oratory tricks to impress your boss with in the future.
I see. And what does my boss say?
He is glad that you consider him your boss.
Two
Do go
lovers. The OMG. That Navia and Clorin used to play D&D as kids? No.
Do any
I
of you
love
have
this.
experience hunting?
Not that I recall.
Fremine and I once used a wooden stick in a basket to catch wild rabbits when we were younger. As for
Taylor's eyeshadow.
Oh,
One-on-one D&D sessions. Yeah, something like that.
I've also gone diving to catch some fish before. Does that count?
He sounds like he needs a nap
I'm
and a
afraid
hug.
not. You may or may not have heard, but Fontaine once played host to a group known as the Marechaussee Hunters. Though that was their name, they did not hunt animals, but rather various monsters left behind by the ancient dynasty of King Remus. Today, Fontaine's monster population has already thinned greatly, so the hunters have blended back into society, taking up arms in other lines of work. They even left a unique methodology of hunting in their wake. A trap comprises of the following components: bait, a trigger, and a containment device. Sometimes a lethal implement will also be necessary to deal with the prey. So, if we were to build a trap together,
We have to
right
deal
now, what
with
would you choose
the
to build?
guillotine, don't we?
For me,
Oh,
I
jeez.
would prefer something basket-shaped. Pigeons and
It's okay.
rabbits will see the bait and naturally enter the snare. Our line of work requires a deft hand, and we're some of the best in the industry.
We're
so
gonna fucking kill for
you
you.
can count on our techniques.
Whoa! Overruled. Overthrown.
Didn't you? My
Revolution.
subordinates mentioned that you even performed some
I don't
magic
know.
for the bawling children.
I don't know when I'm scared.
Yes, and I even managed to gather some intelligence in the meantime. I'm quite the multitasker, if I do say so myself.
I love him.
I'm
So
afraid I
much.
can't claim that as my strong suit. I prefer more stable methods, like placing bait in the water.
This is France after all.
and waiting for the fish
Exactly.
to come within reach. That's the kind of method I would count on.
Okay.
Calm and steady. Exactly the kind of person.
Yeah,
who
well,
takes
history
no
says they're friends, so
And I can be their
that's all I got.
With discretion, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'd probably use some sort of mechanical animal. Papa once bought me some small clockwork squirrels, mice, and such. When placed in the forest, they can attract others of their kind.
Interesting.
I remember that you like those too.
A
didn't you?
clockwork Archon? She's like, oh, another Archon. Hey.
And that would be a good way to go about it.
Are they friends? Are the
They're
Archons
realistic
friends?
enough, Animals of the
This is
same
a genuine
kind will follow
question.
them all the way to the trap.
Like, do they talk? Do they have a group chat where they share memes together and rant
That makes
about
sense.
how annoying people are?
You usually solve problems directly, without the use of
I
any
really
such
hope so.
tricks. But I do have one more question for you, Miss
And
Lynn.
Raiden says things every once in a while that gets her like
we were to
put on
create a
probation for
trap
20
now,
minutes, and then they let her back
how
in the
would you
group chat,
design it?
and they're like, "Are you done?" She said,
We'd
"Yeah."
like for it to be
Yes.
effective, but bring no harm. to the
Venti
prey.
is just
more
keyboard
gentle
smashing all the
trap would
time.
be ideal.
And they're like, "Venti, you're drunk
Kind,
again,
as
aren't you?"
always.
And he's like, "Yeah."
However, our intention doesn't necessarily change the containment device and the type of implement we need. If we wanted to kill the prey in one strike, we would need a powerful implement.
Okay.
However, that also goes for prey that must be captured and safely contained.
Wait.
Kill the prey in one strike. Guillotine.
Only a hunter who's a true expert at subduing their
Oh boy.
prey can snare it without harming it. The line that divides life and death is often exceedingly thin.
Interesting.
So, are we going hunting together?
Huh. We hadn't thought of seeing ourselves as hunters. It kinda works, but maybe it's still not the best metaphor.
No, probably not.
If our means of capturing
Old
the
men
deer
and their
with our
wine,
prey
you
is to
know?
put them
Yes.
on trial, then the hunting metaphor is
Poke
actually
dragons with
quite
sticks.
accurate. But we shall require much more courage than any hunter to judge a god.
Oh, yeah.
Being whose seat is an exalted throne.
That's right.
Oh, so that's what's going on. Sounds very interesting.
A metaphor. You will not call this a hunt, because that is what you should do at present. Wait, that is not what you should do at present, nor has the relationship between you and Furina reached such a dire stage. What you need is simply the secrets she is keeping. Attempting to take her secrets is an act of sacrilegious disrespect, but must be done to prevent Fontaine from sinking into the waters, as foretold in the prophecy. There is neither hunter nor prey, but there must be a trap. That is what you will need.
It's been a tough few days, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So much has been happening. Paimon didn't think the meetings would go on for so long, but everyone seemed pretty fired up, huh? Paimon thought they'd be at least a little frightened. Well, Fremine was.
Yeah.
Paimon thinks about it, but everyone else just looked a little surprised.
Do you feel more confident after the meetings?
Well,
Nope.
it's hard to say. Paimon doesn't have any experience with this sort of thing. But with you around, Paimon sure will do great.
It'll
After all,
happen.
you're the most reliable person in the world, aren't you?
I know. It feels like an intervention, but like a public intervention. So
Pour some tea? Paimon didn't notice you doing that at all.
no, I didn't. Oh god. Oh god.
Paimon's never seen that cup before.
Don't be frightened. I'm just joining you two for tea.
Who's
I merely
voice is
refrained
that?
from saying anything till now.
Who's that voice?
Hello?
But there's no one here.
Aw, have you forgotten me already?
Wait, you are familiar. You're the voice we heard from the sky in Sumeru.
Is it?
The voice from the sky, I
It sounds
fear that
so
description is
familiar, but it's like
wrong.
just
Not completely wrong. You're feeling lost now, just as you were feeling previously.
what's going on?
I sensed that confusion and
What
thus
is
came to
happening?
you.
Don't answer
Guiding
that, but
people
I
is an irresistible hobby of mine after all.
Who are you and what do you want with us?
Consider me a passerby, just accepting a commission from my friend's disciple on a whim.
A commission from my friend's disciple. Allow me to ask you, will Fontaine's prophecy come
The
true?
prophecy.
Mage
Yes,
N?
what has been prophesized will be fulfilled. You may view such things as the history
He
of
saw
the
this cup in
future.
Windbloom?
What?
Oh.
Then is there any way we can stop it?
I
Anything we don't
believe
see
you've
ourselves as an
witnessed a
illusion?
failed
Yeah.
attempt with your own eyes. Can everything in Tevat so easily be changed?
I believe you have witnessed a failed attempt with your own eyes. There it is again. Fate. Can there really be no exceptions? Oh, shit.
So you've caught on. Just as prophecies are usually only the future as seen from the perspectives of the gods, could things be happening in hidden corners where the gods' gaze does not fall? Are the things
don't
that
know.
you shall see different from the fate that the gods perceive?
she talking about?
It sounds really impressive.
Really impressive and important and stuff, but
Love Paimon.
it also sounds kind of scary.
Yeah. Yes. The tea in the teacup is just about gone as well. Quick!
I believe that you understand, right? Some things are insignificant, but others you must reach out to change.
Huh.
Ultimately, fate shall serve as your only guide, no matter what will happen in Tevat's future.
Fate will serve as your only guide.
All you need to do is to play your part.
But we don't know what our part is, Miss Mage.
This was good tea, by the way. Thank you for your hospitality. Well, that'll be all for today.
The voice. It's gone.
Is this the clue you're leaving for us? A cup of tea? She said, tea says, I'm sorry. I'll go. I can go. I can leave. Hospitality. That was interesting.
Alright, coming.
Getting more diligent, Paimon.
You who's getting lazy, okay?
Whoa.
Well, I see I've walked in
Whoa.
with some lively
The answer
banter.
is Risley. Everything's going over your head right now, Fair. I feel like I'm gonna need to sit in the corner of the birthday party today and just go. And someone's gonna be like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yes. I just need to be thinking about Fontaine right now. Genshin Impact's impacting." And I'll go. And then it'll click.
Fine, just fine.
It's fine.
I went to take part in that Steambird panel. It turned out to be more interesting than I expected.
Okay.
Not all Fontainians are pessimistic about this.
Huh.
One journalist mentioned that sitting around and waiting for the end to come would be wrong, and that they should make their own rescue preparations. I agreed, so we had a brief chat
I did.
with her.
It's impacted me. It's impacting currently. Hi, Jessie. How are you?
Why, yes, it was Charlotte. You remember her, right? That daredevil journalist.
Oh, yes. We are best
I'm in
friends.
full support
So.
of her view. Prophecies are very important, but how can people allow their lives to be commandeered by just a few words?
That's right! Paimon's glad to hear something sensible for once.
Ah, yes. About what
Sounds
we
like
had
someone
discussed
was
before.
knocking
I
on
did
my
try,
door.
but I'm afraid I couldn't reach the old hag. I'll try again
The old
tonight, but
hag.
I wouldn't get your hopes up.
Actually, someone already came over. Yeah. You tell Mona about your mysterious guest.
Goodness gracious. Are you serious?
Goodness gracious. Yeah, I believe she came to pass a message to us.
She said that even the god's gaze has blind spots. Pretty bold
Yeah.
if you ask Paimon.
True.
Most people would
Got a
believe
sandwich?
the gods
Yum.
don't
Stream's
know
going
him,
well.
The Hexen Circle members are certainly anything but ordinary.
Hexen
As for
Circle.
the mage named N, the old hag has mentioned her a few times.
Oh.
She said that N's sense of direction is incredible, and that she loves guiding those who are lost. But I've never met her, and if she were still alive, she'd be... well, suffice it to say that the hag's at least a few
And she's
hundred now,
invisible,
and
so
N's
like...
been around for longer than that.
Scary.
Whoa. The
Hexen
Hexen
Circle.
Circle sounds like a scary group. But they must really stay in shape to live so long.
So
Their
bad.
abilities
I'm
alone
on.
are pretty terrifying. If she came to see you personally, then
Oh.
the problem you're facing must truly be of great importance.
Interesting.
Well, it's not like Paimon could understand anything she said.
Yes, she was quite cryptic, but I suspect she means that there is still a way to turn things around. She didn't say when or what that would be, though, so...
Okay.
Perhaps it is something that you cannot know right now.
True, her words were meant as a helpful hint, but when will we realize their value and meaning? Was that the best answer that my question could have gotten?
Traveler?
Probably not.
Paimon? Are you two alright?
Oh,
Yes.
we're fine. We're just a little down right now.
Oh, Alice.
Kind of feels like the end is coming, you know?
Oh my god.
I see.
She said doomsday? It's
I
actually
feel
tomorrow.
that same sense of desperation, too.
Yeah.
I guess you could consider me someone who has often witnessed fate. So far as I have seen, it cannot be swayed.
That's so scary.
But even so, I still hope for and believe in miracles. Astrology is eternal and rational, but fate may not be. It is cruel, but it can also be beautiful. Perhaps that's what N was trying to tell you. Not to lose heart, and to believe that what you are seeing playing out before you is not yet set in stone. I did originally think of steering clear of all this, but I couldn't. Even if this is all future.
Apocalypse right now.
If we don't struggle to the last, then
Period.
how can we face the end when it comes?
Yeah.
You do have a point.
There I go, talking about astrological principles
I love
again.
her. Hi, Toddy. How are you?
Sorry about that. The moment I start talking about work-related stuff. I need to get going.
Don't worry about it, Mona. And thank you.
It was worth trying to comfort you, even if only a little.
Aw.
I believe that you'll help those who are struggling in the same way I did. I suppose that might be why we always seem
Girl
to
can
meet by
dream.
coincidence.
Huh.
Paimon
There
feels
she
kinda
goes.
moved by what Mona said, but also kinda
She's
sad
so
too. Hey, traveler. Paimon suddenly feels like
Bye,
going
Desiree.
outside for a walk. Let's go.
Toodles. We're bringing that back.
Let's walk around the city, shall we?
Yes.
There's a few spots we always like to walk by.
Go to the newsstand. Charlotte.
Huh?
Oh no.
Written in this newspaper.
I doubt it's because we're famous.
Let Paimon see.
Oh god.
The underwater stronghold, the Fortress of Meripede, has continued in its noble autonomy.
Oh boy.
But that does not mean that others cannot interact with it.
Next 10 pull Mona. Yes.
My recent attempts to enter the fortress
Yeah.
bore little fruit. Huh. Guess Charlotte still hasn't given up on that.
Nope.
Thus, did an Outlander friend become the focus of this report?
Oh? Was she just like not gonna tell us she wrote about us?
Trailing in their wake. It is said that this mysterious
And their white
traveler
fairy.
once visited the underwater fortress.
Yeah.
So while the fortress's interior remains a mystery behind closed doors, do not fear, for the tales of the traveler contain surprises and
Oh.
Journalist Charlotte's biggest scoop yet, the Traveler's Trail, World Walker.
We are famous. I thought she was gonna be like, and then they did this and they're horrible. But I don't think Charlotte would smear our name.
Get a hold of anything at
Hopefully.
the fortress, so since we're easier to find, she's using us as the subject matter instead?
That seems to be the case.
Seriously? Well, fine. Those headlines and photos do look cool, so Paimon...
She's like, at least we look good. Hello? Why is there no one here? Oh, just kidding. There is, kind of. Hello?
Quick, look!
Oh yeah, let's point at them.
That's the limited edition, only 16
Oh.
slices a day cake!
She's pointing at cake. Got it. It hasn't already sold out for the day?
So delicious the last time we tried it! Despite the tense situation we were in, let's give it another go. Paimon's sure it'll be great! One slice of cake, please.
Oh.
Someone showed up after all! Oh, wait, you're the one from the Palais Mermonia.
Stop. They're still so cute.
Oh, are you here to buy cake too? It seems Monsieur Neuvillette was right. You really can eat.
Wait,
Slay.
did you really say something
Got
like that?
him.
That's right. Even he has his own preferences when it comes to food. As for me,
She's buying.
I love the cake and coffee here.
Do you come here often?
Usually.
Let's continue.
It's part of my daily schedule,
Stop.
apart from work. I shall have my cake and coffee.
Me. I need my little treat and I need my little coffee.
And what if someone told you one day that this
Daily.
place would be closing soon, and you wouldn't get to eat cake here anymore? What would you think?
Paimon, why would you say that?
Well, Paimon doesn't know either, but
Paimon!
maybe
Paimon, stop. No, she's not doing this.
rise tomorrow. You know, like in the prophecy.
Oh, the prophecy. To be honest, I haven't paid much attention to that.
Shut up.
Still,
She said,
even
and what if we
baking
all
no
die?
more cake tomorrow, that
No.
wouldn't keep me from having some
Oh my God.
today. No, it's the same for eating in general. You might not be able to eat tomorrow, but if you can do so today, then you should carry on. That's
Aw.
what people call living, you know.
Yeah. Cat King, welcome in. You'll have to wait for a Lenny rerun.
Don't be sad.
Fortunately.
Excuse me, could I have 2 more slices of cake to go?
True. She said, doomsday's now. Be
Slices
prepared.
are for you. Sijuin said that this kind of expression you're making is what humans call being sad.
Being sad.
Oh, you know Sijuin?
I love
I
Sijuin.
sure do.
Aw.
She was born before me, and she sometimes comes to the surface to teach us things about humans.
About Humans.
She said that humans are creatures that are saddened easily. Yes. And
You
can
sad,
only
you need
lift
more
their spirits
cake.
by
We
feeding
do.
them delicious food. So please try the cakes here.
Okay.
I've got something else to do, so I'll be going now.
You know what?
You two try to stay in a good mood
Living
after eating,
is
alright?
all about eating good food and loving each other. That's it. And the Melusines are just letting us know.
Alright, let's dig in. I'm unsure this cake will be delicious.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, that cake looks good, though.
It's more delicious than last time. And the flavor gets even better with a sip of tea. It sure would be nice if we could...
Why does she keep doing
Sure would be
that?
nice if we could always eat delicious food here.
She's like, but we're dying tomorrow, so... But Doomsday's happening, so we can't eat cake here. Stop. Just stop it. Okay, we need to leave, but also... Can I cook here at all? Or no? I don't think so. I need to do my cooking for my weekly. I know! We're literally not! Unless Paimon has a secret, and she is from Fontaine, but... I think she is ethereal. She's an ethereal being. She's just sad.
We're near the Steambird office. Let's go look for Charlotte and have a chat.
A little chat. Hey, why'd you write about me? Hey, why did you do that? It's just so good. Too bad we're fucking dying. Like, Paimon! Get a grip.
Paimon! Oh, have you seen the article I wrote about you?
Ha! You've got some nerve. You just used us to make some quick mora.
Can we negotiate... what? Can we negotiate a profit split?
Needn't worry about that. I heard that you were in Poisson some time back, so I sent you a letter to discuss just that. It appears you didn't receive it,
A little negotiation. Exactly, Tux.
Alright, though. I've set aside the amount intended for you.
Aw.
Let's set the table with some food.
Bribes. This is bribery. Paimon's like, thank you so much, but we're dying tomorrow.
It's a little too easy to win over, Paimon. If I were a journalist with ulterior motives, you'd be in trouble now, you know.
Oh, Paimon knows you're not like that.
Wait, that's
Still,
genius.
What brings you here all of a sudden? Were you looking for me?
When
All the
Mona
things in the
mentioned
teapot.
you, we thought of coming to see you at work.
I see. It seems you've already bumped into Mona here in Fontaine. So she mentioned me? What did she say?
She said that you're a real daredevil of a journalist.
Daredevil.
Nice. In which case, can this daredevil journalist dare to request an exclusive interview with the legendary traveler
No.
and Paimon?
Huh? So your article in the
No.
paper today doesn't
We're not doing
count?
that.
Oh, of course it doesn't. That
Oh.
was more like live photography. What I'd like to do is dive deeper and ask you to talk about the things you've seen and experienced.
You seriously want to interview me?
Yeah. Are we even qualified?
Qualified.
Why
It's like, oh yeah, actually, never
If I say
mind.
you're worth an interview, then you're worth it.
Aww.
But not right now, of course.
Oh.
I'll need a few days to prepare.
Well, we don't have a few days.
In that case, we'll just chat when you have the time then?
Remind her, Paimon. Remind her what's happening.
Oh, so that's a yes? Ooh, splendid! I'll tell the editor-in-chief immediately. I'll have to apply for lighting, a venue, some props, and...
Whoa. Oh, we're going all out.
So much to get done now.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
True, Tux.
Charlotte, Paimon's still got a question.
We have saved to bot time and time again. I think we're qualified.
And what's
Yeah.
that?
Oh my god! No, she's not.
Flooded tomorrow?
Be so serious,
What would
Paimon.
you do today?
Huh. That's the prophecy you're talking about, isn't it? I mean, I do hear about it often, but I've never once thought that the day could be tomorrow. If you're seriously asking, then I might try and
Be
think of a way to
so
make it
real.
Oh, but
She
I'm
said,
still a
and
journalist first and
if
foremost.
you died tomorrow,
That means I
then
have
what?
a duty to be reporting from the scene.
Stop.
And secondly, I wouldn't
Feed her
forsake my
again to
homeland that
reset.
easily. From what I've seen,
Like-
most people don't know what they do should the worst come to pass.
I mean, yeah.
In truth, it might
fair.
be better just to behave like normal rather than worry over
Yeah.
such an end. So in all likelihood, I'd
Yeah, but like,
probably
what
still
if?
be
Like,
present
what
at the
if?
office for that interview of ours.
Then what?
I know what you're thinking. That sounds a bit sad, but I've always believed that it's best to do what you enjoy.
True.
Just think
Zen,
about
welcome
it.
in. Also, hi,
If
Shivu.
this nation really were to be suddenly destroyed tomorrow, but I still successfully finish an exclusive interview with a truly unique person, then the story I would wind up writing would truly be timeless.
She's so
And then do you know
cute.
what I'd do?
Well, I'd write that story.
That's my daughter right there.
Use messenger pigeons to get
It is.
copies out to the various nations.
Can I ask you a question? That's Paimon. What if your whole nation got swallowed by water?
Leaving such an article behind. I guess you could say that I was born to be a journalist. But anyway, that's my answer.
Aw,
and on that note,
I love her.
I'll get back to my preparations.
You do that. Bye.
That's so nice. All of a sudden, Paimon actually kinda envies her. Anyway, let's go and take a look at the sea, shall we?
She's like, let's see how much time we have. What should I set the timer at? Like, what's going on here? Thank you for the follows, everyone. Welcome in. Oh boy.
The sea breeze and scenery can be a pretty soothing combo, huh?
Yeah. She's like, and it's rising.
Paimon's been thinking.
Oh God, don't do that, Paimon. Don't do that. Set death timer for 5 hours, and Paimon's just in the corner, like rocking back and forth, and we're just like, girl, you're not gonna dissolve. Also, you have wings. Fly. Yes, Paimon.
If it wasn't Fontaine, but all of Tevat that would be destroyed tomorrow, where would we go and what would we do?
Chat, she's spiraling.
Paimon should ask if you.
She's spiraling. Paimon's lost it. If you could choose, huh? It's just like Charlotte said, suddenly trying to consider what to do is pointless.
We've always been moving to the next destination, so we haven't spent much time thinking about these kinds of things.
We don't need to. There'd be no. She could just fly up.
Just always being on the road and whatnot.
Until that moment comes, I think I'll keep journeying on.
You mean still traveling?
Listen, here's the thing. I want my sibling back. So there's that. Hi, Waffles. How are you? Oh my god. Oh my god. Also, I think I saw a soaring thief in here somewhere or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Hold the space bar and go up. Tap it. Tap the space bar. You don't think she can fly infinitely? Tit for tat. You know? Okay. Cherishing every single moment that I have to look upon this world.
Huh. Wait, isn't that what we've always been doing?
She'll get tired eventually. The banter goes back and forth between the two of you as time slips by. As night falls, you return to your accommodations and end this busy day. I am obsessed with Furina. I think she is one of the most intriguing characters ever. And I'm, will she get guillotined? You know? The next few days are just as calm. Charlotte comes to find you and conducts the interview in Spina di Rosula's safe house at the Fleuve Cendra. Navia, having finished her business in Poisson, even drops by to take a photo with the two of you. All goes well. So you, like, we didn't have to be existential is what we're saying? Yes. Yeah. Cool.
Feels like you'll grow mold if you stay here long enough.
Ew, what?
But it's still better than the Fortress of Meripede, that's for sure.
What?
Not only damp there, but salty too.
Oh, just because it's damp?
So the two of you are still here. Wonderful.
Oh, you're from
And now you were, yeah. We had to fight a literal god, and now she's like, but
Yes,
water.
Monsieur
Oh, hi.
Neuvillette sent me to look for you two before. I heard that afterward you went to the Fortress of Meripede.
So are you under the impression that we might be wanted criminals?
Not at all. I'm well
Okay.
aware that you're friends of his.
We're friends?
Pass along a message
He
for
said
you.
that? Okay. Let's hear it. Did something happen?
Yes, inside the Opera House. The Maréchaussée Phantom has declared the incident a small-scale riot.
Okay, well,
a riot?
Well, that's
more
said,
accurate considering we fished her out of a pond. True.
was watching a
Forgot about
performance
that.
at the Opera
Ha,
House.
throwback.
And while she was resting during an intermission, some other audience members suddenly started harassing
Wait,
her.
what?
Loudly accusing her of doing nothing about the prophecy crisis. And before she could
Revolution.
respond, others started to join in. The crowd continued to grow, and protests against the Hydro Archon started to break out.
Oh, shit.
So people have started to put the blame on Furina. Guess they finally found an outlet for the pressure they've been under due to the prophecy.
I agree.
Matter of time though, especially because she's being
Naturally
weird about
welcome
it.
Gods, as is customary.
I smell beheadings.
Threatened. Gods
It's not
are
a,
also the
it's probably
first
not a
to be
good smell.
So what happened after that?
Uh-oh, guillotine time.
Seeing that the situation was spiraling out of control and that further argument was pointless, she claimed that she
Did she Naruto run out of there too?
And left in a hurry. The Marechaussee Phantom had their
She
hands
said, "I'm
full
tired of
maintaining
this."
order and did not catch where Lady Furina had gone.
Girl.
Only when things had stabilized did we realize that she had gone missing.
Wait. Pause. Huh? She ran away. She's running away from her problems. Typical. Relatable. I have way more than an hour and a half of this left, don't I? Oh yeah, we left off at missing. God.
Dispatched many people to search for her, but we don't have any leads yet.
Why didn't they put an air tag on her?
I don't
Genuine
think
question.
There's much to worry about. She is a god after all.
But
even if she were to fall into the hands of rioters, what could ordinary people do to her?
I understand the situation.
Good.
No, I don't.
Monsieur Neuvillette
No, I
wanted
do
to
not.
tell you about the situation, but he didn't say anything else.
Don't worry, this is more than enough to go on. Thanks for keeping us informed.
Okay.
Is that so? Well, all right
And
then.
Timor.
In that
No, I
case,
wanted to
you
finish
two
it.
Take care. I'll be heading back to the palais now.
Well, it'll be a part 1, part 2 on YouTube then. Probably for the best.
Well, sounds like we should hurry over to Poisson then.
You sure caught on quickly.
If we know Furina, she won't try to fix things in this situation. Instead, she'll look for a
Oh, I'm
place to
loving
wait
it,
out
Jumbo. It's so good.
also
Also, I feel like we're having as much fun as we can with all the dark themes. I want to hear Paimon say croissant.
Whenever I was talking to her in the Palais Mermonia, and she heard about Poisson, she couldn't hide her sadness and remorse. It would be hard for her to ignore being
Just ignore it. Kick the shit out of Venti.
Paimon thinks Furina's probably taking
Roll the tapes.
opportunity to slip away to Poisson and try to relieve the sense of guilt that she's feeling.
Uh-oh.
Well, what do you think? Paimon knows the answer, of course, but Paimon can do the analysis to back it up, too.
I see becoming a detective's done you some good.
In that case, there's not a moment to lose. Poisson, here we come.
Okay. Poisson? That's not going to be good, Vulgaris. They have to go. But it's okay. We'll figure it out. True, how they all said leeway. I like it. So in about a year, they'll just be like, Poison. Spin-off game Detective Paimon, and she wears the glasses. Yes. Quite long. Okay.
That's Furina, right over there.
Yeah.
She really is here all on her own.
Shh, stay quiet for now. Shut the fuck up.
Should I just give up? This is all meaningless.
Oh, shit.
What was meant to happen did happen after all. Everyone's dead. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Look at us back there. Sorry, this is not the time.
Give up, Furina. There's no point in holding out.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry. But what can I even do other than to repeat meaningless apologies over and over?
Furina?
Who's that?
Sorry. Sorry to disturb you. It's just us. Oh. Whoa.
So it is you, blonde.
She like snapped and got. That's so
I almost thought you were
scary.
From that mob of my ignorant subjects. Come to kneel and beg for my forgiveness.
What?
Furina, you were crying just now, weren't you? The tear stains on your face are
That. Ugh. Whoa. That's so that's like scary.
I remember. The show at the Opera House earlier this morning was so moving. I'm still trying to
What?
Who did that uncivilized rabble think they were? Disturbing
enjoyment of the arts. They even dare to tout their Archon.
It's not a bad thing to be mourning your people.
I can just imagine their twisted and frustrated faces once they realize that I'm nowhere to be found.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and I'm sure Neuvillette and those people from the Marsh Chaussee Phantom are freaking out right next to them too.
Oh my god. Mom, come pick me up. Stop trying to act tough, Furina. You're actually beyond devastated right now, aren't you? Whoa! We said 1, 2. Yeah.
Of course not.
So you're denying?
Hey, there she is. The Hydro Archon's over there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Quick, after her.
She's crazy. Yeah.
Furina, those people seem to be after you.
Is she gonna let it happen?
They are. They're just some
No, they're literally not.
because they haven't been able to meet me in person, aren't they? That's against the rules. I can't let them get their way.
Oh my god, is she gonna fight them? Oh my god. Oh, she's running at him. Ah! Oh! Oh! No, what's happening? I don't like this. I don't like... She's lost it. She's lost it officially. She's not losing it. It's gone. And now we're just running. What's going on here? What is that? Just the little shuffles. No music. What is happening? I'm so sorry. This is so unserious.
Hey, Furina! There's a good hiding spot over here. Come to Paimon before the rest of them catch up to you.
What?
Best chasing scene ever. That could not be topped.
Fine. I suppose haste is warranted.
Yeah.
Lead the way.
Okay. Haste is warranted, yes. Oh, I agree, Tux. That was just a very unserious part. Just the do. Like, come on. What? Hello? Fish? She's trapped. Oh my god. Is this part of the plan? I don't think this is part of the plan, actually.
So tired.
But if we close the door and we lock it, she's trapped.
No, I mean, I merely gave in to the sheer enthusiasm they display.
Yeah. You might want to lower your voice to stay hidden.
You're right. Yeah. Yep, that's a good girl.
Oh, no. Ooh, hate this.
What's
Don't
happening?
like that. Another disaster.
The ground's shaking. Is it an earthquake?
Another disaster just struck, I suspect.
Yeah. A quake of this kind preceded the flood.
That's true.
Didn't it?
I once said what? Don't even want to repeat it.
It's happening again.
Uh-oh.
Well, there's no need to worry too much about that. Neuvillette's made some emergency plans, so the evacuation should go a lot smoother this time.
Yeah, I hope you're right.
Uh-huh.
But the people of Poisson, they've already...
Oh. Has Furina finally reached her limit now that she's talking about her actual feelings? She's starting to look far less stiff. Oh.
It's true. I've been investigating the prophecy for hundreds of years.
That's exhausting.
I once had informants all over Tevat, searching for clues and feeding information back to me.
Why'd she stop, though?
I tried all kinds of ways, too, to hold back the sea. Anything to keep the coastline from advancing.
Uh-huh.
But all my efforts proved to be futile in the end. Really, the truth has been clear to me for a very long time. We cannot make an enemy of the divine. No matter what we do, the will of the heavenly principles will have its way, and the prophecy shall be fulfilled.
But even then, you still haven't given up, right? Well, I don't know. She might have, and this is her coping mechanism.
I do love the sound of that phrase.
Yeah, we'll put Fontaine on wheels. We'll wheel it out of the water.
But also,
easy
for me to finally be free.
That would also mean that all hope would disappear.
Indeed. I've thought about giving up so many times. Especially after we almost lost Poisson.
Yeah.
Fate is really unreasonable, isn't it? It has no heart and obeys no rules. The prophecy has only just started to come true.
Wow.
And so many people have already lost their lives. But just now, it all became clear to me. I still don't have the right to come to terms with fate on behalf of everyone else.
That's true.
As long as the final moment hasn't come, it's still not too late. Don't worry. I will keep hope alive for everyone until the very end.
Yeah.
Well, that's enough for now.
Ah! Hate that. I hate that.
Stricken maiden. But honestly, considering my rank and
What
station,
the fuck?
that wasn't a good fit
That's
at all.
so, like, actually, jump scare.
Don't take any of what I
Don't do that. Do not do that. I can't take that a third time.
Fontaine fall to the whims of trivial prophecy.
Come on! Paimon could have sworn you were actually being honest.
I hated it. We're running out of time. We can't just go back to square one like this. I have to get more information out of her. You might not have to shoulder this burden alone. Although I don't know what you might be keeping from everyone, your people are more willing to share your burden with you.
Share my burden.
Yeah, sure.
That's impossible. It was fated right from the start that this would
But
be my duty alone.
you can still choose to confide in someone. Me. Confide in me. Share it with me in what you'd call a witness.
A witness?
Playing her game.
Yes. I've heard that you came to Tevat from beyond the stars, yes. In other words, you never belonged here. And if Tevat is, in its entirety, a show on a stage, then you're just a spectator.
Basically.
Aren't you?
Yes, actually. This isn't you. I can change her. There's no time left. Please, Furina, just spit it out. Oh my god, what's about to happen? Oh. Nope. Oh. Uh-oh. And we didn't even get... Oh! My god! I knew it was the trap. Linny. Take that bow. That was the coolest thing ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes my opening performance. Now, without further ado, we may proceed to the trial of our god.
The trial of our god.
This is what it is. Yes, you deserve
She's like
praise for the effort you took
locking
to
in her
raise the
secrets though right
dramatic
now.
stakes. Do not forget, however, that I am Focalor, the god of justice.
Oh boy.
The embodiment of justice itself. Does it not strike you as even the least bit absurd to bring the very concept of justice?
He loved saying that. I would too.
I interpret these words as your refusal to stand trial. In that case, you will have the opportunity to defend your honor through a duel.
Ooh. No. Wait. No. She wouldn't do that.
Your blade against a god?
Huh. Woo! She. Oh my god. Chlorian, you badass.
It seems like you have made up your mind.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
She just surrendered.
What the heck is going on? Did I just see an Archon surrender to a human?
Wow, how utterly humiliating.
Lady Furina, what is the meaning
She said,
of this?
loser.
It would seem that there has been a misunderstanding. To be clear, the raising of both hands is not always an indication of surrender.
Like, I don't even have words for this right now. I'm just, my jaw's on the floor.
My hands just now to indicate my acceptance.
Did you
of the
though?
trial. No duel shall be necessary. I will admit that I've been running away
for a long time.
Oh.
I'm sorry,
okay.
everyone. I was unable to protect the people of Poisson. It is my duty to stand trial for my crimes.
Wow.
You are not the only ones to be disappointed in me. I, too, am exceedingly disappointed in myself.
Uh-huh.
But now, it is
She said,
time
woo,
for
now that we got that over
Archon
with.
to show you her courage and resolve.
Uh-huh.
I, Furina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning of justice. This time, I will protect you.
Wow.
Applaud and rejoice. One of the most outrageous and fantastical arcs known to the opera epiclese is now unfolding before your eyes. Mark my words.
Oh, she did a little spin.
This shall be one of the most
What's
exhilarating and brilliant shows ever to grace the stage of Fontaine.
Wow.
The trial of the Hydro Archon, Focalor, will now begin.
Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. She's loving this, unfortunately.
Took over the whole thing. Like, come on. Didn't she just get forced to stand trial for her crimes?
Yeah, and she's loving it.
Also,
She's in the
even though
spotlight.
She's acting super dramatic. She is taking this seriously this time, right?
I don't know.
All right, then. Who will be my opponent in this trial?
The court asks the prosecutor to please take the stand.
Me? Thank you, Your Honor. I love it here. Thank you, Your Honor.
Is that so? Very well. Then please speak, witness of Tivat, my accuser and fated opponent.
We were so close to getting her to tell us the truth, and it still turned out like this in the end. Yeah, for real. Why couldn't Linny have waited like 10 seconds? Like 10 seconds. Okay, here we go.
Also, please allow me to ask, as a final question before the trial begins, just how much work did you do to force me onto this stage?
A lot.
We did do a lot of prep after the meeting that day.
Christ.
I can go over the tasks assigned to the Spina di Rosula.
Archon of Serving
since they
Cunt
were
is
rather
so
straightforward and
correct.
Navia, the president of the Spina di Rosula.
Oh boy.
Most of the people who participated in the disturbance this morning were my subordinates.
I figured.
They changed into plain clothes and came to the Opera House as regular audience members, waiting for the perfect opportunity to incite insurrection against you. The people's resentment
Not an
against their
insurrection.
Archon has been building as more and more of the prophecy is fulfilled. A spark was all we needed to turn smoldering anger into a flame. Moreover, according to our understanding and analysis of you, when something like that occurred, you would likely flee the scene and head to Poisson by yourself.
Uh-huh.
So, we arranged for a second group to lie in wait there.
So, you mean the ones
They
who
did.
scoured
They
the
so did.
settlement for me were also from the Spina?
Mm-hmm.
And their goal was to force you to step into the giant magic box so you may personally participate in the greatest magic performance in all of Fontaine.
But he like got that from Poisson in there?
That's right.
Okay.
That house was a magic box.
The stands are so far apart, I know.
As the
What? I can't hear you. Say it one more time.
that I used when I first
One more time.
performed at
She's
the
like,
opera
I'm
epiclese.
flying.
The volume of the box was increased
Don't worry about
by
it.
a whole order of magnitude, and the distance it traversed was the entire gap between Poisson and Areneas. Its cargo, of course, was an Archon instead of a human.
Yep.
My thanks, Furina.
Look at how smart we
Without
are.
your help, we could never have pulled off.
They're like, yeah, we
such
actually
an
like really wanted to
extraordinary
tell you all how we did this.
You're welcome.
Of course, this performance
It's
was
too
only
good.
made possible with Father's support. The House of the Hearth spent a massive amount of labor in Mora to
Whoa! No, they
We had to
didn't.
select a location, construct a giant magic box, dig a
But
tunnel,
Tui was
and
like,
open up
I'll
a
fund
path
it.
through the water.
I'll fund it.
It was a lot of work for all of us.
Wow.
So, in other words, the earthquake that we
Oh
felt
my
within
God.
the giant magic box was just a normal tremor from the transportation of the whole house?
That's right.
The name is a glucose guardian for real. She is. Thanks, Father. Thanks. Wow. Sorry about that. We deceived you back there.
Then I can guess
What?
Neuvillette
So
and
I said
Florence
sorry.
cards.
Yeah, whatever.
You gathered a crowd, prepared a stage, and made sure that the champion duelist would be immediately ready for a fight. Also
Yeah.
that as soon as I appeared on the stage, the trial may commence without a hitch.
Anything to get her talking.
Am
Oh,
I
yeah.
right?
Yes, that is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Clorand, I must commend you for your courage. Only the most outstanding champion duelist in all of Fontaine would accept a duel with an Archon
Awkward.
without flinching.
It's because she's a bad bitch.
As for you, traveler, I suppose your role was to keep me distracted with conversation once you found me in Poisson. You'd make sure that I didn't notice
Poisson.
anything amiss before revealing yourself as my prosecutor once we'd arrived onto the stage.
No, you guessed wrong.
Oh?
My mission was to give you one last chance. We hope you'd share your secret with us before the magic box arrived onto the stage.
Is that so? Then I suppose I must have missed my final chance.
Yeah.
It's fine. It matters not.
By literally seconds, yeah.
Done is done.
She breathed too long.
The stage is already set, so there's no reason to disappoint the audience. Let's see this trial through to the very end.
I want to know what she's thinking. Like, is she gonna, like, does she want to win? Or does she want to, like, throw in the towel and be done? Because she was literally
Sir
10 seconds ago being like, I might give up.
Pass this along. This is a document that Miss Charlotte applied for and received permission to share with you during the trial. According to her,
well, actually,
it would speed up proceedings.
yeah.
Charlotte wanted to give us something?
The Oratrice. We did not just do that. Hey. Hey, I'm up here. Go shut up, Paimon.
The exclusive interview that she did with us before. Wait, then that means this document is a perfect timeline of everything that's happened ever since.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Fontaine.
Well,
So
actually,
we can refer to this anthology of evidence
I like it.
every time we want to use
Genius.
our journey as evidence for an argument.
She's like, oh my god, I know them. Guys, I interviewed them. It's a super practical gift. I never would have thought of using it in this way. Well, it's because she's a genius.
Just think of it as a refresher, all right?
You defeated the Hydro
Oh.
Archon in the very first duel you took part in.
Became Lenny's attorney.
That's one for the history books.
Become a hot lawyer.
I didn't think that you
Serial disappearances of the young women. Child's conviction. Then we kissed the knave. And then, Primordial Sea into the fortress. And then we saw a whale in our dream. And then Navia fell into the seawater. And then we had some tea time with a mage.
Only be truly understood when something surreal happens to you.
Yeah, it's been pretty tame. Not much has happened. That's actually insane.
The prosecution and the defense are both in position. The trial shall now begin.
Okay. I love Charlotte.
On, Neuvillette. There's no need to repeat all the unimportant legalese.
No, it's, I think,
Fast forward
yeah.
to the part where
We kissed who? Don't worry about it.
as the defendant.
We kissed who? Missed that one.
Of this performance,
Missed that.
I still
Replay?
haven't even been informed of my supposed guilt in all of this. Of course, it is only natural for humans to struggle to understand the actions of a god.
Okay.
However, you will need more than that to convict me of a crime.
Uh-huh.
That's true. But my charge here is unrelated
We're
to your
speaking.
conduct as an Archon. Instead, I would like to charge you as a fraud who's never been the Archon in the first place.
Oh, whoa. Huh?
What was that? Lady Furina's a fraud?
Hey, I came here thinking that we were going to try the Hydro Archon for forsaking her duty, but did I hear that right? She's not our Archon at all?
We said that with our chest? Are we sure about that? Charge accepted. I'm sorry.
Lady Furina, do you plead guilty to the charge?
Why is she hesitating?
Lady Furina.
I plead not guilty. How can I be guilty? There is no way that I, Focalor, otherwise known as Furina de Fontaine, a member of the Seven and the Regina of all waters, kindreds, peoples, and laws of Fontaine, could be anything other than
sorry.
your true Archon.
Yeah, even though Lady Furina can be rather eccentric, isn't it going too far to doubt her very identity?
I don't know, fair-minded audience member.
Never questioned her identity either. Sure, Lady Furina.
Who does
can
she
be
sound like?
super
I don't know.
But what grounds does that prosecutor have to make such a huge claim?
I mean,
I have cause to believe that common sense will prevail in this case. Many of the
well, the knave did say she might be cursed.
as the Hydro Archon
so, like,
ever since they were born. There would be no
I don't know.
fooling their memory.
Official?
See?
Kind of.
Even the Oratries has decided to show me its
Super Mario Bros? This is actually
You
Luigi.
want to commit to a charge that will never be upheld?
Yeah, no,
If
I'm
you wish
positive.
to drop the case, I can promise you as the god
Oh.
of justice that
Oh,
you
yeah.
will not have to face trial for making a false accusation. We will treat everything that's happened
So
as
sad,
a
I
dramatic
know.
spectacle and move
I hate to break
on
it
with
to you
our
all.
lives.
Oh my god, Yoshi, I love you. Oh my god, big fan. Toad?
Odds, huh?
Iconic.
To not only refute Furina's
She
claims,
does.
but also overturn the long-held beliefs of the people.
The people only see you as their Archon because it's their long-held belief. And it's not something we've seen happen with our own eyes. We didn't see her become the Archon, so it might be a lie. I don't know. Fez Mike, welcome in. She does. She loves saying it's like, who are you trying to convince? Me or yourself? Hi, Young. How are you? A dramatic spectacle. Yeah. She's not the Archon. I'll pass out. I think I would, like, have to run away. I might have to leave the room and just, like, sit over there for a second. What's even the process? A really long interview process. Couple, personality tests. The Anna Delvey of Fontaine? Uh-oh.
Well, I tried to give you the chance to surrender. If you must persist, then
Oh, I'm not ready for this.
if you believe I'm not the Archon, then what manner of being do you think I am? And if I was not the Archon, then how did I
didn't.
manage to live for over 500 years?
You aren't. You didn't. I've got to think carefully. What do we know to be special about Furina? We're like, actually don't know. She's boring. Not special at all. What do we know? I don't know. Irrelevant. Sorry, Navia. Oh, this. Yeah. Vampires. Period.
First of all,
You are Edward Cullen.
member of another long-lived race,
Okay.
which would allow you to naturally possess an extended lifespan. And second of all, even if that wasn't the case, there could be other ways to extend your life.
Such as a curse.
Who gave you that idea?
Whoa.
Was it the knave? You'd sink
Why
so
do you know this?
low as to use a harbinger's words against me.
Absolutely. We're actually friends now. Like I said before, we might have smooched. Actually, I'm afraid of her. That didn't happen. It doesn't matter who gave us the information. What matters is the veracity of the claim.
A curse. I
We
once thought it
love the
possible that the aura of
Fattui.
an
Yes,
Archon
said no
might
one.
naturally
Ever.
resemble a type of curse. But in light of this claim, perhaps what I sensed was not your divinity, but a curse after all.
Oh.
You sensed it too, huh, Neuvillette?
Oh, Furina, instead of an Archon, could you just become a cursed human?
Lady Furina is actually a human?
Well, it is true that it's extremely difficult to tell humans and gods apart just by looking at them. It's not impossible.
Just, yeah, they're like, oh my god. They're in the back row like, holy shit.
Well, don't
Take her out of the
start
group chat. She's not
celebrating too
real.
early now. Even if I have been carrying a curse like you said, how does that prove that I am merely a human being?
I
Besides,
don't know.
Everyone knows that the main difference between a human and a god is the possession of authority. Gods can do what humans cannot. That's why they're worshipped as gods.
But you
For centuries,
haven't done any godly things.
manifestations of my authority have served the nation of Fontaine. One need only to turn their eyes towards the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal in this very opera house, or consider the endemnitium that is used in every aspect of life.
Pull out the no- Show me your gnosis. Show me your gnosis. You can't, Furina. Actually, yes. Furina didn't know why. Period. That's it. Ha! Got your gnosis.
You tried to reference the Oratrice. But weren't you as confused as all the rest of us when the Oratrice declared child to be guilty without any proof? Otherwise, you should have come up with a good explanation for that by now.
Yep.
Didn't I make myself clear at the time? The decisions of the gods are naturally
That's such
difficult
a
for humans to
non-answer.
comprehend. There is no need to provide an explanation.
Because you don't have one.
Lady Furina, I believe a reminder of your current circumstances is in order.
No, I agree.
While
Maybe.
the court is in session, the principles of justice and the law must come before all else. While you are an Archon, you are also first and foremost the defendant in this trial. You will prove yourself unable to defend against the prosecution's charges if you continue to withhold vital information against the rules of the court.
I never thought you'd use that kind of rhetoric against me.
Wow.
That was no trick of rhetoric, Lady Furina. I've merely reiterated the rules of the court. Rules that all should respect and follow.
That is so odd for this prison. Jail.
Understand the structure and operations of the Oratrice. Instead of having been created by you, the manifestations of authority you mentioned have been made by the real Hydro Archon, haven't they?
The real Hydro Archon. Well, now you're really losing me. It is true that I did not know why the Oratrice gave out a guilty verdict that day. But the Oratrice handed out that verdict unilaterally. And it has been operating independently ever since it was first created. You can't argue that just because a divine creation
She's
is
starting to
God,
crack.
that the god behind it must also be no god at all.
No, that's what I'm arguing,
Throwing
though.
out all kinds of excuses.
So.
Seems like she's confident that we won't be able to produce proof that she has no power over the Oratrice.
Sure, we can put the Oratrice aside for now, but then, Miss Furina, could you give us a brief demonstration of your power as an Archon?
Power as an Archon. There are many ordinary citizens in the audience. How can I just carelessly demonstrate the formidable power of an Archon?
If that poses
You just,
a
like-
concern, I'm prepared to extend my protection to the audience.
Exactly.
You don't
Oh,
need
she
to
can't
go
do it.
that far.
Surely an Archon can at least match the capacities of a human with a vision. She can't show us her gnosis.
Aren't you the Hydro Archon? Or is it that you can't even wield the power of Hydro, much less the authority of a god?
Indemnitium. Yes, it's all because of Indemnitium. All Archons derive
You're
their
convincing
power
yourself.
from the faith of the
You're not
people.
convincing me.
Converted the people's faith in justice into Indemnitium.
This voice
Thus,
actor is
I
killing
give
it.
up all of my divine power to provide everyone with energy for their daily lives. Have you ever
Like, literally be so real. You are just lying. Lying in court. Under oath.
A huge stretch.
Yeah, no matter how generous an Archon can be, how could they give up all their power?
No.
Can a god with no power even still be called a god?
That, and if you have no power, then like... Oh, the scales are turning.
It seems like nobody's buying Furina's
They're tipping.
excuse.
Can't even stand to get
Now,
true.
everyone, please don't stare at me as if I was a liar. I'm still
Well,
the
you
same
are.
Furina you knew, right? The one that you loved.
No.
Shouldn't you want to believe in me?
No more, girl.
Please? You've got to believe me.
If what the prosecutor said is true, she really has committed a grave offense.
Yeah.
Did she deceive all of us?
Is that a
All of
confession?
our parents and grandparents
Oh,
too?
shit.
And then all of our ancestors? Ever since they were born?
Enough.
That and no protection.
Enough. Tell me then, if I'm not the real Hydro Archon, then who is?
That's not for me to find out.
If you have
No comment.
evidence of another Hydro Archon's existence,
But
nor can you find anyone
this is the most
who can
god
back up their
bullshit.
claims as such, then what grounds have you to say that I'm not actually the real deal?
Wow, she came up with yet another argument.
Oh no, we got this, Paimon. Don't worry. Sit down.
Like she really doesn't want to give up.
If we can't prove that she isn't the Archon, we can try to prove that she is just a human. And if she's only human...
It has been established
yes.
that
Okay.
all Fontainians can dissolve in water from the primordial sea.
This is the best Archon quest by far. So I agree.
Since you insist on claiming to be a god and not a human, then there's a method that you can use right here and now to eliminate all suspicions of you being the latter.
Miss Navia, please apply to serve as a temporary attorney for the prosecution before addressing the court.
Yeah, I do need a lawyer.
In partnership with the
Hopefully she's not too
prosecutor, you
expensive.
must still adhere to proper procedure.
They're gonna fucking kill her.
Super sorry, Monsieur Chief
Guillotine.
Justice. I swear this really will be the last time that I'll speak out of turn. Now, I've brought some seawater from Poisson. As everyone knows, a massive flood struck the area.
Are they just gonna try to dissolve her?
Taking many lives, including those of some of my closest friends.
Or at least, like...
Miss Furina, would you dare to touch some of this
Would
seawater?
she not melt because she's a god?
I believe that you are indeed the real Hydro
Oh, yeah.
Archon.
Oh my
Touching
god.
this seawater would have no effect
Oh
on
my
you.
god.
All it should do is
Uh-oh.
strengthen your case.
Uh-oh.
But
Uh-oh.
if you don't dare to touch it, then we would have basically proved the reverse. Oh, and I must remind you that after the disaster at Poisson, nobody wants to see any more people dissolve.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I do hope
Can't
you
imagine
act
they do.
prudently and choose the simpler path of admitting guilt.
Ooh.
Navia from the Spina di Rasula. The Spina has governed Poisson for many years. I guess her suggestion is valid.
She said, I guess we should dissolve her.
If Lady Furina is indeed just a human, she's probably Fontainian like all the rest of us. Would she really?
Yeah, what if
dare
she's
try?
not from Fontaine? Then we can't know. Oh my god. But also, what if she dissolves right now? Oh, I don't like this. Furina?
Lady Furina, this test has been unilaterally proposed by the prosecution. As it falls outside the realm of standard court proceedings,
Make it holy water just
you
in
possess
case.
the right to decline participation.
Well, of course he had to tell her that. But refusing to participate is basically the same as a confession of guilt.
She just drinks it.
Staring at the
Good
water
soup.
without saying a single word. It really does seem like she's quite terrified of it.
Worried audience
That could
member.
only mean
That's me. I'm worried audience member right now.
Is she really planning to... That's
What would
not
it taste
what we
like?
thought she would...
Would it be fizzy? Oh my god.
Due to the inherent risk of the test, Lady Furina, you may...
Oh my god. Oh my god, she touched it. She actually...
I'm fine! Look at me, everyone! My hand is still here! I haven't been dissolved! Will you believe me now? I really am your Archon! I'm nothing like a normal human
Oh no.
who would fall apart as soon as they touch
Uh-oh.
this water!
Uh-oh.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Was this not the most obvious thing in the world?
Miss Siegewin? If you're present, Miss Siegewin, please come forward and attend to the defendant.
Siege win? Don't be nervous. It'll just take a few seconds.
What's going on? She fucking tranquilize guns her. Dang it.
That should be enough.
Should be enough of what?
Please announce the results of your evaluation to the court, Miss Siegewin.
Oh?
As everyone doubtlessly saw, Miss Furina was displaying symptoms of hyperventilation and flushed skin.
Oh.
These indicate that
She has anxiety.
experiencing the adverse effects of exposure to primordial seawater. The extent to which she was affected is the same as other humans when exposed to primordial seawater of a similar concentration.
No way.
Thank you, Miss Siegewin. Lady Furina, you may return to the defendant's stand.
Oh, wait. What did she just say? I didn't get dissolved. Shouldn't that be enough to prove my innocence?
Well,
She's
considering
a
your
human.
tendency to run from your problems, we did originally prepare a direct sample of the seawater around Poisson. However, after extensive discussion, we exchanged it for a sample that is not concentrated enough to dissolve an actual human. After all, on the off chance that something entirely
All these are signs of panic too. She's either anxious or a human.
Else to lose their life to the sea.
Yeah.
Out of regard for Furina's life, you secured a low concentration sample. And
No,
asked the
bath
head
water.
nurse to serve as expert witness. It's a great thing that the direct
We're all
sample
goofy.
wasn't actually used. Furina could have.
She would have.
I can't believe.
She literally would have dissolved. Oh my god. They didn't give her a full dose. Yeah, it was like super watered down, essentially. This is too unlike how she usually acts unless it's actually more important for her to keep up her facade than save her own life. Yeah, she's drank her own Kool-Aid so much.
Listen to me, everyone. Please don't give me such cold and disdainful looks. What happened?
She is the Kool-Aid. Yeah.
Think about it. How can you conclusively prove that an Archon can't also be affected by the primordial seawater?
I don't know.
Also, if I was really
Also,
just a human,
oh my god.
why would I dare to just put my hand in that kind of water?
Cause you're losing it.
Please, everyone.
Oh my god. Oh, she's crying.
Listen to me. I swear, I really am your Archon.
Oh my god. Oh, and the scales are tipping. She's freaking out.
I don't think anything she says at this point will sway anyone.
Wow.
The odds are just too stacked against her now.
Everyone says,
All the things
I'm
that have
done.
been said,
Not watching this anymore. We've seen enough.
I believe the time for arguments and presentation
Yikes.
of evidence has come to an end. If there are no objections,
My god.
we will
But
move
then
on to
what?
the final judgment.
Holy fuck. Wait. Oh my god. What's about to happen? Oh, she knows she's lost.
I don't think anything she says at this point will sway anyone. She's too stacked against her now.
Ooh. Yikes. I mean... Oh?
In my capacity as Chief Justice, I shall now render judgment on Furina's misrepresentation of herself as the Archon of Fontaine. As a human who knowingly deceived her fellow citizens, Furina is... guilty.
Wow.
We shall now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges.
I can't. What is going on?
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Furina is...
No. No.
What's wrong?
It can't be.
Oratrice's verdict.
It's not declaring her innocent.
No. The Oratrice also displays a guilty verdict.
Oh!
Isn't that correct then?
I mean...
However, the exact wording of the verdict is thus. The Hydro Archon, guilty, to be punished via the death sentence.
The death sentence?
That's actually one of the available sentences.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, no! We were kidding about the guillotine thing.
And it's been given to the very
Wait,
person
I'm like...
worshipped as the god of justice? What an unexpected twist.
But it called her the Hydro Archon. It called her the Hydro Archon, then said she was guilty about not being the Hydro. What?
This outcome is indeed quite strange.
But I
According
didn't
to
think it was
Fontaine's
gonna be
current definitions of
real.
justice,
They like,
as well as its
they switch it up on
recommendations
us all the
for
time. I thought they were
criminal
baiting us with
Is
this.
this sentence really appropriate for the crimes that have been committed?
I don't know.
Yeah, even Fattui wasn't sentenced to death by the Oratrice.
Yeah, and he definitely should have been.
Behind the serial disappearances case.
What's more strange is instead of Furina, the Oratrice rendered the judgment on the Hydro Archon.
Not only is Furina's sentence overly excessive, the very point of our trial today was also to prove that Furina has never been the Hydro Archon in the first place.
Everything is so contradictory.
Now, the Oratrice seems to have deliberately invoked the title of the Hydro Archon.
What?
What does this mean?
Yay, what? What's going? What happened? What the fuck?
Excuse
Oh,
me.
uh-oh.
If I may interrupt.
Remy, what are you doing?
Is the trial still going?
Yeah, kind of.
Fremine, you finally made it.
What was his
this
mission?
means you've completed your mission?
Mm-hmm. Any mission Father assigns to me will always be top priority.
What was the knave having them do? He brings. Oh, they found the other slate?
First prophecy slate?
No shot. Remy, round of applause. What is that?
So the knave privately arranged for Fremine
I
to
love this little guy.
slate.
How to carry it.
I
He's
looked
big and
everywhere
strong, okay?
and finally found it at the bottom of the sea.
No way.
It took me a long time to get around some dangerous stretches of water. But has the trial already concluded? Then
Oh god.
doesn't that mean I've come
It's
too late?
not too late for you to shine.
Oh no. Father will be disappointed in me.
Thank you for your hard work, Mr. Fremine.
No,
Please
Remy.
allow me to review the record left on the slate.
I want to hug him, I know. Hi, Bugs. How are you? I love
Traveler,
him.
I believe that you have already seen
You're just
the
a
other
baby.
existing slates.
But you're the
I'd
best
like you
baby.
to come here and confirm their contents.
Tonks is still sleeping. It's so good.
So what do you see? What is it?
This looks like, oh god. Oh god, the previous Hydra Archon releasing her divine power, turning the Oceanids into human
I
beings.
believe I've now made sense of the Hydro Archon's crime. It has to do with Fontaine's lost history.
Oh?
Huh? Isn't the Hydro Archon just guilty of deceiving her people? Oh, wait, no, that's for
Like reversing?
We've already proven that she's not the Hydro Archon. So when you say Hydro Archon, do you mean the real Hydro Archon we've been kind of talking about?
In truth,
I don't know why I'm so
everything
confused
that you've
now.
encountered in Fontaine up until this point can be traced back to the contents of these stone slates.
Yeah.
However, I'm
But if this is the
uncertain as to
first
how much
one-
sense they currently make to you.
Literally none. I actually will admit I feel really dumb right now. And I'm also scared. So there's that. Wow. Okay. An association between the contents of the slates and the events in real life.
Let's try to recall the contents of the other 3 stone
'Kay.
slates. Paimon will do her best to help you remember.
Thank you, Paimon. Oh my god. Up. Okay. Okay. Yes, I'm totally reading these. No, I'm not. Oh, with the ocean. I see, I see, I see.
To exist, their essence will flow in the seawater, converge, and take the form of an oceanid.
Yeah. I mean,
The Hydro Archon was sentenced to death in court, shocking everyone present. Perhaps this means that her sin was actually Fontaine's original sin. Navia fell into the water inside those ruins, and she nearly dissolved. She was surrounded by the people of Poisson in a court within her consciousness, and was forced to take part in a trial meant to make her stay. The eruption of the primordial sea at the fortress of Meripede was the surest sign that the prophecy was about to come to pass no matter what.
interesting.
The prophecy's contents
It does
all
look like a
verified
thumbnail.
by recent events. If we combine what we know together, loads of truths should come to light.
But will they? Don't know. Verification complete. Yes, because I'm good at this. Okay.
Huh? Oh, Paimon gets it now. So that's how you can make sense of it.
Sure.
But then it feels like
Breaking my silence. Emotional. Not clickbait.
revelations.
Let's hear them.
The first slate reveals that Fontainians are not real humans.
Incredible. Linny, did you hear that?
She's like, dude, we're not human.
All Fontainians were
Cool.
originally
Not
created
existential
by
at all.
the late previous Hydro Archon, with Oceanids as their basis.
That's kind of scary, though.
Evidence for that can be found in how only Fontainians could dissolve in primordial seawater. And how
That's
all
unfortunate.
The girls dissolved were also turned into Oceanids.
What really happened to the eyebrows?
When she was about to get dissolved, she also saw everyone gathered around
Yeah.
for a trial. All of them in the shape of Oceanids.
There was 3 people in the audience. Let's not fib. Second slate reveals that the crime of the Hydro Archon was her creation of Fontainians from Oceanids.
And it follows from the content
Ooh, yeah, Celestia wouldn't have liked that.
she probably
I'm gonna
angered
guess.
Celestia by creating
That explains my cat ears.
permission. That could also explain why the Oratrice judged the Hydro Archon to be guilty.
Yeah.
It's to account for that ancient sin.
The Hydro Archon's true sin
Wow.
was creating us?
That kind of
And yet,
sucks.
After many hundreds of years,
That's like
the Hydro Archon's
the
creations
worst
have turned around to try to
example
purge the
of like
Archon with
one
an
person
operative
ruining it for
face.
everybody. Yeah,
The twists of history are often the most unexpected of all.
fortunate.
Yeah. Isn't the image here just like when Navia fell into the sea?
I don't
So
know.
wouldn't it be trying to show the image of the Hydro Archon also falling into the sea once the prophecy has been fulfilled in the fourth slate?
Depicts the fulfillment of the prophecy as it's already widely known.
The people will all be dissolved into the waters.
Yeah.
And only the Hydro Archon will remain weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away. Did Paimon get all that right?
Yeah, you did. Good job.
You've made some keen deductions. I must say, given how much
Thanks,
you still
Neuvie.
don't know, it is impressive that you've already managed to
Pretty sure
connect
that's
so
not in the
many
rule
pieces
book.
of the truth.
Curse.
However,
Here's a
while
curse.
you were able to decode all the information on the slates, they've also been etched with an additional layer of
Oh,
hidden
yeah, 'cause now we can
information
read
using
'em.
a different power source.
Neuvillette
When we
becomes
were at the
literate.
ruins,
Not
I
clickbait.
tried to decipher the hidden information recorded in the slates.
What the
But since we
slates
only had
really
3
mean.
slates at the time, I was unable to come to a full conclusion. Now
Okay.
that the slate collection is complete, I shall make another attempt to decipher the narrative recorded within. If everything goes well, we should finally be informed of the unadulterated truth.
Finally. True. Although this is kind of like pretty solidly close to Celestia being like,
Well? Did you get it?
he said,
I
uh-oh,
believe I
we gotta
should share
guillotine
this
her.
truth not only with you, but with all the people of Fontaine as well. I will try to briefly summarize it for you. Your hypotheses regarding the origin of Fontainians and the sin of the Hydro Archon were both correct.
Mm-hmm.
In the Fontaine of old, the previous Hydro Archon sensed the yearning of her Oceanid familiars for life on land.
Oh, at least they wanted to be there. You know.
The Oceanids were enamored with the beauty and romanticism of human beings, and wishing to have those experiences for themselves,
That's so
expressed to the
cute.
Hydro Archon their desire to become of a similar kind.
So cute.
However, even though water as an element is intricately linked with the power of life, the Hydro
Yeah.
Archon as one of the 7 did not possess the authority to create a new form of human life. Not one to give in.
We
She
can't do
eventually found a
anything
way
fun
to
with
create
Celestia
permanent
around.
humanoid bodies for her
Fun
familiars
suckers.
by appropriating the power of this planet's primordial sea. She poured
Oh.
primordial seawater into the Oceanid's blood
Oh,
vessels,
maybe.
creating humanoid
They're like, hey,
mimics
we're
in the
watching you.
process.
Be careful. Be careful down
But
there.
if Fontainians were to ever come into direct contact with water from the primordial sea, the power within their bodies would escape these artificial restraints and return to the sea. As a result, their forms would collapse, and they would be reverted to their original forms as Oceanids.
Hmm.
Of course, the Hydro Archon never received permission from the heavenly principles to create
Got
a new
it.
human
That's why they're
race.
pissed off.
And thus, the Hydro Archon and all of her creations
Oh.
came to shoulder the original sin of appropriating the power of the primordial sea. That is the true history of how the people of Fontaine
Wow.
first came into being.
They all get a history lesson about them.
So you
That's it. I'm unfollowing Celestia on Facebook.
into human
Blocked. Oh.
That's way too much information for me.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I think I'm just going to pretend that I never heard
Out
of
of control audience member. I love their names. The NPCs in this are the funniest.
That's the truth. We can't let the Hydro Archon be sentenced to death. After all, her only sin was creating us.
Well, you're a sinner.
This really might be too much information for your regular
Yeah.
Fontanian, but it
Celestia
does
nailed
answer
it.
a lot of our questions.
God damn it.
Alas, your hypothesis regarding the 3rd and 4th stone slates was inaccurate.
Oh.
The slates' respective positions are, in fact,
What's
correct.
the 3rd slate supposed to represent
A key
then?
point of the visual on the 3rd slate is how all the individuals depicted in the water are humans rather than Oceanids.
Everybody else
They
has
have
to
not
die,
been
not
dissolved,
Fontanians, is what
which
we're
implies
saying.
that the water depicted in
That
this
would
slate is not
suck.
water from the primordial sea. The nation
See
of
you later,
Fontaine is
Tava.
the nation of Hydro, as well as the
I'm
nation
leaving.
of trials and justice. Instead of being the literal element, the water in the scene
When
symbolizes
all their archons are named
judgment
after
and
demons.
justice.
Exactly.
You may also recall Navia's experience. When she fell into the sea, her consciousness was surrounded by that of many others who intended to hold a trial to determine her fate.
But then why did she come back?
Therefore,
Why was
the
she
meaning of the 3rd slate
able to come back?
is that the people of Fontaine shall try the Hydro Archon at the court of justice.
It can't be. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
Yes, it refers to our present situation.
Love when I say that.
I think I'm following now.
Okay.
So, what you're saying is, even
This
though we
was the
decided
prophecy
to
the
put
whole
on
time.
this trial to avoid
Damn,
fulfilling the
fell
prophecy,
into their
in truth,
hands.
everything we've
Can I
done
get an
has
exclamation point,
happened
exclamation point,
exactly as the
exclamation
prophecy
point in chat?
So now it seems
No.
we're the ones making sure it comes true.
Yikes. You can't try to trick fate. You can't. It's gonna bite you in the little tush. Feels like there's no way out of this.
No matter what, the
Wow.
prophecy will be fulfilled.
Just like
Is this
Oedipus.
what it feels like to be a prisoner of fate?
Except
If that's the case,
we're not marrying our mother. Thankfully.
be fulfilled soon?
Traveler.
But
I'd
yeah,
like to
yeah,
point
yeah.
out another small
Little bit.
fallacy in your deductions. About the
You
4th slate,
can't
you
avoid
probably
it.
thought that the eruption of primordial seawater beneath the
What do
fortress
you do?
of
You can't.
Meripede
You
served
can't.
as the surest sign that the prophecy was about to come to pass, yes?
Instructions
However,
unclear.
I believe that rather than being a sure sign, that eruption could in fact only be a small warning of
Yeah.
something far worse to come.
Yeah, I guess
As
Celestia's
for
like,
the root
hey,
cause of the
by the way,
catastrophe,
we're still watching
I
you.
believe you've already
Be careful.
encountered it once before.
I have? What could it be? Wait, what could it be? Guess we'll die. Ultimate proof! Sorry. I'm
the
so scared.
truth, the original sin, the trial,
And whales.
the root cause of the disaster.
I don't love this. I don't love it. Oh no. Oh my god. Whoa! Neuvillette! How did you do that? He's so cool. Wait, is that Celestia? Is Celestia in our room? Celestia, are you here with us right now? That's a void. Oh no. Oh no. No way. Is it? Yo. I can't. I'm sorry. Wait, is he hot now? Hey. Yeah, a little bit. What is going on? Goodbye. What?
Way too close.
Why is there just a black hole here now? What do we do with this?
Was that the huge whale you saw in your dream?
Yeah, I'll wager that it's also the one that Child saw when he was
So
young.
we've met it at last. I understand very well why it has chosen to make an appearance here.
Do you? Please share.
That whale does not belong to Teyvat.
Okay.
It is a monster that has traversed the stars, weeping all the
Oh,
while.
he's crying.
It has been
He's
greedily
crying.
consuming the energy from the planet's primordial
Oh,
sea,
I don't love that.
using it to grow.
I don't love that.
That is the main cause for the rising sea levels. And once it has finished consuming all of the energy contained within the sea, its next step will be
eating
You
fontaine.
said that when the Hydro Archon first created Fontainians out of Oceanids,
he's gotta
he
eat
filled
them.
their
Yeah.
blood vessels with primordial seawater.
Shit.
precisely. That whale
What
finds
the fuck is the
blood
foul
of
legacy?
Fontainians nigh impossible to resist. Therefore,
So it's a
when it
vampire.
left the primordial
It's
sea,
literally a vampire whale.
decided to make its next stop a packed opera
Edward
house full
Cullen,
of food.
move over.
Food in the form of Fontainians.
Okay.
We just barely managed to push it back, right?
Oh my god.
In that
Orca
case,
biscuits.
will it come back to target the people again once it's managed to recover its strength?
The hole is in your
correct.
in your
Indeed,
room.
It is more accurate
It's
to say
coming
that
back.
We should thank that harbinger
Just gonna
for
say.
buying us some time.
Just a guess.
Without him, the whale would have likely come onto land far sooner. From the way he looked, he must have been fighting the creature for quite a long
You
time.
okay? Child.
That battle
Child, come here.
We've always known that
That battle maniac!
but we definitely didn't expect it to help us out like this. Anyway, now that we know that this whale is the actual cause of the disaster recorded in the prophecy,
He did. He said.
stop the prophecy would be to find a way to beat it up.
He said,
right?
"Not doing good, guys."
It is
Little
too
help over
late.
here. What do you mean?
It had already absorbed too much of the primordial sea's energy before we could notice it. At this point, it has become practically integrated with the sea itself.
Okay.
Even if the entirety of Teyvat were to be destroyed,
That
it could
is
still
so
survive
scary.
and swim off towards some other world.
That's not something I will accept.
I don't know if we have a
We've
choice,
already
girly
done
pop.
everything we can, and we even found the true culprit.
I know, but life's not fair, okay?
We've come so far. You can't just tell me that the last
That
foe is
crazy
some
lad. There he goes again.
impossible foe.
Indeed. That's not how a grand performance should end.
I'll fight it to the end, no matter what.
It's good. I mean, same, I guess, but
Prophecy will be fulfilled.
this is a really inconvenient time to get to Fontaine, huh? Like, you know? ...
The prophecy. Yes, what has been prophesied to
I'm
you
so
will be
angry,
fulfilled.
child.
You may view such things as the history of the future.
After everything, it still turned out like this. We couldn't fight against fate. Exactly. Wait. But if this is all about fate...
Just as prophecies are usually only the future as seen from the perspectives of the gods, could things be happening in hidden corners where the gods' gaze does not fall?
I couldn't tell you.
Ultimately, fate shall serve as your only guide, no matter what will happen in Teyvat's
All you need to do is play your part.
All you need to do is to play your part.
I don't know what it's supposed to mean. Did I miss something? I don't know, did we? Forgot about Furina. Where did she go? Oh my god. We lost her. Yeah. I don't like this. Uh-oh.
What's happening with the arteries?
I don't know. It's exploding.
It is preparing to carry out the death sentence.
Oh shit.
Furina!
She's just crying. Listen.
No, I still need answers.
Okay. I'm so stressed. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's about to happen? They can't pause after that. Oh god. Just one drop. What does that even mean? My palms are so sweaty, it's actually gross. This is what this Archon quest is doing. Who's that? Who is she? Who are they? So pretty. Who are... Oh my god. What do you mean, you? Furina?
Sorry. That shocked expression on your face is just too amusing. I couldn't help myself.
You are not Furina. Who are you?
Ah, the sweet sound of bewilderment.
Oh my god.
Marvelous.
Whose voice
A
is that?
sure sign that my attempt to deceive everyone was a resounding success.
Whoa.
But to answer your question, I am Focalor. You know, the god.
That's such a pretty dress.
Focalor. Why did you deceive us?
Oh, that wasn't my goal, of course. Goodness, no.
I'm her, but confident.
I had to fool everyone else too, if I was to stand any chance of deceiving
But
the
what's the
heavenly
point?
principles.
Deceiving the heavenly principles?
It's all because of that pernicious prophecy.
What?
Dreadful, wasn't it? Everyone doomed to dissolve. Fontaine condemned to be flooded. One was not amused. In fact, one was positively bemused when that problem was thrust upon me by my dearest predecessor. That's the former Hydro Archon.
This is so interesting.
For the uninitiated.
Outside the gaze of the
It hardly gets more disastrous
gods.
than a preordained national catastrophe. Now does it? She knew full well that the prophecy would surely come to pass.
Wow.
And as one of the seven, she also knew full well that one defies the heavenly principles at one's peril. So yes, as you have no doubt surmised, it was a rather impossible situation that I found myself in. I spent a terribly long time mulling it over, alone on the ocean floor. And I was almost growing barnacles by the time I finally realized
I
there
love
was
her.
only
Also, the
one
music in the
possible
background of this,
solution to this
beautiful.
confounding conundrum. I had to outwit the heavenly principles, allow the prophecy to be fulfilled, ostensibly at least, while saving everyone at the same time. I'm a genius, I know. I can only assume that's why Egeria chose me as her successor.
Huh.
Although, looking back now,
He's
it
so
was
tall. She's like,
hardly
hello.
the inheritance one dreams of. Between the task of saving the nation, the quotidian duties of the Hydro Archon, and not to mention the original sin of creating a new race of humans.
Yeah, that's a
I dare
mess.
say she
I'd
left
say.
me quite a colossal
I'm no
mess to
expert
clean
though.
up. But one can only play the hand one is dealt. I did not choose this, any more than I chose to be one of her Oceanid familiars.
So you were also once one of the Oceanids, transformed into a human by Egeria's hand.
Interesting.
Yes, I was. I always dreamed of becoming human.
Which is
And
why she
I
would
still
dissolve.
do, even now. In my eyes, to be human is to be part
I need to like
of
pick
the
my jaw up off
greatest
the floor right now.
opera ever known.
This is insane.
After
That's the
becoming a
funny
god,
kid.
I separated my divinity from my body and spirit, leaving behind only a self that was as naive and bewildered as my past self on her first day as a human being. The me you see before you now is that divinity.
Oh.
And the human counterpart
I mean,
left
yeah, if
behind,
divinity was like
I named Furina.
a woman, yeah,
She could
it would
feel
look like that.
joy, sorrow, and
Wow.
everything in between. She could be as vain and conceited.
That's why she can
or as
switch like
meek and
that.
vulnerable as she wished.
They really did this.
Her
Hoy was eating.
strengths were of a kind only a human could possess, as were her shortcomings. But in my eyes, Furina's humanity was what made her perfect. She was perfectly human in every way. The person I
wow.
always wanted to be. Anyway, so then I cursed her.
She's
All
like, and I
part of
couldn't
the
be
plan,
her,
of course.
so fuck her.
The plan to deceive the heavenly principles. Do you still remember the final scene of the prophecy? The Hydra Archon alone, weeping on her throne. In order that the prophecy might appear fulfilled, I invited Furina to be an actress.
So I cursed her.
To play the part
Like
of the Hydro Archon in the prophecy. Under the curse I placed on her, so long as I, Focalor's divinity, continued to exist, she could not die.
Oh.
Nor was she free to live her life in the pursuit of happiness.
That is a horrible curse.
Instead, she was forced to take the stage in the opera house.
Wow.
To embrace the role of leading lady. To forever play the part of the god from the prophecy.
Wow.
All to create a deceitful appearance of that prophecy coming to pass. I suppose now you probably understand why your court is called the Opera Epiclese.
But Furina is only human, isn't she? Even though she has had a long life, her mind is no stronger than that of any other ordinary human being.
Which, like, that weight?
I cannot begin to fathom what she has had to endure. It must have been torture for her.
It has
These little elf ears, they're so
and
cute.
although she is, in a sense, me in human form, I most definitely owe her an apology for it.
Yeah, I would say sorry for cursing you.
It's been 500
Baby.
years. And all along, she's been
Slightly Isabel, but not quite.
Unimaginably long, unbearably lonely, and agonizingly painful opera of all time.
Ugh. Wow. No. For 5 centuries. For almost a millennia. Came into contact with Furina's tears. If I remember correctly, tears often contain a being's strongest emotions. Wow. Could this be her inner world? Oh my god, she's just on stage alone. It's a reflection of her inner self. If I can speak directly to that self, I might be able to easily get what I wanted to know. We're gonna pause. Holy shit, though! Oh my god! Okay, so there will be a part 2. If you're watching this on YouTube, it will probably be out in about a week. We gotta marinate. We've got to chat